And this year specifically, I've just noticed so many like staples in the 2K community straight up just either not play the game, publicly come out and say they don't want to play the game, or just they're trying to pivot their content and their brand to something other than 2K. Like I got a list of names right now that of creators that pretty much like grew on YouTube from 2K that are like not doing the same things anymore. And I don't even blame them. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, episode 32.
Yes, sir.
Closing off 2020 with over 100,000 plays. Huh? We just made the cut. Yes, sir. That's a dub. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. That's 100 plays across all streaming platforms combined. YouTube. Shout out to my YouTube people, iTunes people, Spotify. That's Twitch. Special shout out to the Twitch, man. Shout out to the chat right now. Shout out to everyone in the chat coming through live every
Twitch
Sunday,
be clutch.
10 p.m. Eastern. Twitch do be clutch, man. It gives us, more people to talk to aside from us four. Keeps it interactive and shit. Before we get started, man, Merry Christmas to everyone. You know what I'm saying? We're recording this December 27th. December 27th.
I was going to say
Christmas.
April.
Yeah, 27.
April 27th is my birthday, man. Chill. All right. Two days ago was Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And since this is going to be our last pod before the New Year's, Happy New Year's as well to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Throw dubs in the chat for that.
Happy New Year, LaBouffe. Happy New Year, Dominique.
Happy New Year's. Fuck 2020. Get this nigga up out of here. I'm so ready. 2020.
Hey, what's the gematria saying for 2021? Where do? What's the vibes looking like?
Oh shit.
It's not looking good for next year. Just gotta stay
again.
positive.
It gets worse.
All I can say is you gotta stay positive, man. Just stay positive.
It gets worse.
I'm not gonna get into any specifics. I just gotta say you gotta stay positive, man. Stay close to your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Don't go outside too much. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do.
I'll try my best, man. For the people watching on YouTube for this episode and on audio, just a disclaimer: I don't have my setup with me. I'm working with a laptop right now. I'm using an iPad as a second monitor. So we struggling out here. So if there's any lag or anything, or the quality's not up to par as usual, my apologies. But we will get that fixed for next week as well. Also, no guest for this week. We're just trying to close out the pod with the OG4, talk about our plans for 2021. Also, I didn't want to have any technical difficulties with a guest on, so we'll save that for next week. But how's everyone been, bro? How's everyone's Christmas?
Been good.
Been good, man. I'm in Cali, you know what I'm saying? Visiting the family out here. It's been a while. Haven't been here in like 3 years, so it was nice to see some palm trees for once. Shout out to my boy Taylor, you know what I'm saying? We hung out with him, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Went to
Taylor.
Beverly Hills, went to Bel Air. Went to a lot of different places, you know what I'm saying? Made a couple connections, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, tell them about your story at Rodeo Drive today, bro.
Bro, I saw Marquise Chris at the Louis Vuitton store waiting outside, bro. He was literally just waiting outside. And I saw him just driving past. It was cool.
You see him today?
Yeah, he's out for the season.
No, a couple of days ago.
I'm about to say, yeah, he just broke his leg. He was standing in a line?
No, I saw him on Friday.
Yeah.
That was like
You're
Friday.
bad luck.
Okay.
He saw Wardu and broke his leg. Hell no.
Yeah,
the
that's
gematria.
Oh, man.
He looks taller.
Gematria.
He looks taller in person, man. I thought he was like 7'2", bro. That man's tall as hell. But yeah, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Went to Beverly Hills, went to Bel Air, saw the Fresh Prince house, went to Randy's Donuts, Roscoe's, typical nigga shit. But it was pretty cool. I'm leaving on Tuesday, so it's gonna be bittersweet, But
Bittersweet.
How about y'all, man?
Is that like your dream location to live in?
dream location would probably be Dubai for me, but
Dubai.
Ooh,
Dubai.
Dubai shit.
Exotic.
Dubai.
Exotic.
Dubai.
Big money,
Yeah.
big money.
I mean, you said dream location, so I mean, yeah,
Hey, man.
Dubai.
I respect it, man. My Christmas was pretty lit. We went to
What'd you
a
get?
family. We went
Anything
to a
nice?
family friend's house, and they just kept on feeding me alcohol, man.
Feeding you alcohol.
Bro, they were
is
like, "Yo, you
lit.
want another one?" I'm like, "Okay." I mean, if you say so. Spent some time with family. Haven't seen them in a couple months. So that's been chill. Justin, how was your Christmas, bro?
It was tough. My dog died.
Oh man,
Oh man,
Tough, bro.
Damn.
rest in peace, man. Rest
how
in
old was he?
peace.
Like 13.
Oh, he had a full
She
life.
was old
He had a
as
good
hell,
life.
bro.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
a full
full
life
life.
right
It's a
there.
full life. It wasn't too soon,
Rest in
man.
peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Man said Dom looked like T Grizzly without dreads. I'm dead.
Hey,
is
Dom,
funny.
bro, how was your Christmas, man?
Yo.
How's the new haircut looking,
my
man?
Hey, man, hey.
Where's
The people love it.
DKM?
The people love it. Hey, man, look. I enjoyed my Christmas. Had a really good Christmas. Got a hoodie for my girl. Got some more hoodies and stuff.
Aw.
Yeah, man.
Hey, flex the hoodie,
Good
man. Flex the
Christmas.
hoodie. Flex the hoodie, bro.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
It says Damo on the front. And it got a bear on the back. I'm not doing all that turnaround. It's a bear on the back of it. Because, bear ass nigga out here,
You got that Pornhub color
Badass.
scheme, man. Crazy.
Hey, man.
Free Dom, bro. He a content
Ex-hamster
creator, man.
Dom.
He a
We
content
gotta migrate
creator,
to X
man.
Hamster now, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. I gotta move to something, bro.
I'm saying.
And we get the
man.
PS5? Nobody?
Already had it. Did you?
What happened? Oh, actually, Who got the PS5? Not
Yeah,
me.
who got
That's what I'm
any? Yeah, did any one of y'all get any next gen?
I ain't gonna lie. Not yet, but I did. I'm actually gonna just go on offer up and get my shit. Like I've been trying to go like through Best Buy and just waiting it out. Like that. I'm just gonna go on offer up, pay like 360, 370, maybe 400 for like an Xbox or a PlayStation or some shit and just get it.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean offer up?
On the app, offer up, like let go and shit.
Oh.
Well, offer up and let go merge.
Like
so-
resale?
Well, if you're,
Yeah,
if
like-
you're buying a PS5,
like
isn't the
eBay.
resale like 700 right now?
No,
Still?
on offer up, it's people are like It's not. Some people are, but not a lot of people are. I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked at PlayStations. I've only looked at Xboxes. I've seen a couple Xboxes today for like 360, 390, and that's the Series S, and that's the $300 console. You only want 60, $90 more dollars. Cool, I can live with that. Not tripping.
I heard the Series S is actually pretty easy to come by. It's not selling.
Yeah, that's what. That's. So I'm definitely about to probably cop that if I can't get a PlayStation.
Definitely about it, probably.
Where do any plans on next gen consoles,
No
man?
doubt.
Alex?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it eventually. I think I might get the Xbox first.
Oh, you
you
going
hear
for
me?
both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just heard you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm probably get the Xbox first.
Oh, this man just left.
Oh,
He's going to get the Xbox first, bro.
Yeah, he's going out to get his Xbox right now, chat.
like as we speak.
Yo, Wordu, did you get your Xbox yet?
You good?
Damn, nigga, the
I
fuck?
picked up my Xbox.
Can y'all hear me? Like, am I on the same planet? Like,
Yes, dude. Yes, dude.
Yeah.
We can hear you right now.
yeah, I'll probably get my Xbox first, and then probably get the PS5 later in the year.
There you go. Justin, you
I think I'm just going to wait till the summer.
you just going
I'm broke right now anyway, so. Yeah.
It is
Look,
what
I'm
it
wait till tax time. No cap. My way to tax time cop.
Yeah, I was thinking like around then, like probably late April, May, probably get the PS. I'm not in a rush to get the PlayStation really, but
Yeah, if
I
if the
know
main game we're
PlayStation
gonna play
wants
is
to
2K, it's not worth it right now.
It don't matter. It
I
don't.
wouldn't rush it right now.
Yeah,
It's cool like the first week, but it is what it is.
It was, you know,
I definitely spent way
like
too
I
much
do wanna
money on
stream 2K
VC
and
for
shit, but-
how much I played, but
Interesting.
I mean, that's because you're not on stream with me, buddy. I'm just saying, we going on win streaks. It's
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm
a different
saying.
feel.
If I had a crew to play with, I feel like I'd definitely be more.
It'll be a lot
interested
more
in it.
fun. Yeah,
But
Yeah,
I got you, bro. I'm gonna cop that
that's
PlayStation.
what Pierre and them do. Like P definitely has an Xbox just because he plays with his friends. So
yeah, P just
So we need to be on.
interviewed Danny Lay yesterday, or there was a highlights video.
yeah,
The baby's girl.
That's what's
has-
up.
crazy.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, man. So let's get into these main topics, bro. So, like I said in the beginning of this pod, we're just gonna talk about our plans for 2021. You know what I'm saying? 2021 takeover, predictions, our expectations for the NBA community. Same thing with the 2K community, and also TD presents. I'll release a response video today regarding all the 2 hype shit. But yeah, so 2021, we're really hoping to have a big year for the pod, and we just want to establish what type of podcast we are. Cause like right now we talk about everything from the actual NBA, the NBA community, 2K community. We talk about music, we talk about everything, and that's fine. Those conversations we're still gonna have that in the pod and shit. But we just want to, like, every pod for y'all to know what the fuck y'all are gonna get out of us. You know what I'm saying? Like what type of conversations you guys are gonna get out of us. And the one thing we want to focus on is just being a platform for like sports media to come on our shit. Whether that be in the NBA world, people that make content about 2K and all that shit. I just want this platform to be like a comfortable place for these guys to hop in, talk about their process, how they grew their channels, how they're maintaining it, what their plans are for the future. Because like most of the content that you guys see, like it's a lot of it is for entertainment, but most of these dudes, they really got a plan on like what they actually want to take this shit to. And I think that conversation is a very interesting thing to have. Like I remember when Kenny was on the pod, like just his plan on like where he wants to take everything to. I think that was very interesting to me. Same thing with Dom when Dom 2K was on the pod, and his approach was just like, I just like making content, and I'll make content whenever and wherever, and I'll just put it out there. I found that interesting as well, so I want to give y'all that same insight as well. But aside from that, man, does anyone else on the pod have like any big goals for the pod to hit in 2021?
2021. I mean, I just want to keep seeing growth, man. Just want to see growth and just strengthen our community. I don't know. I don't watch too many like basketball related pods or a pod that's like ours or whatever. But I just feel like we could have one of the best like communities as a whole. And that's kind of what I want to focus on 2021 wise. Just us growing, us getting more comfortable with each other and having fun doing this, because this shit is a good time. I look forward to these, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I just feel like obviously we can talk about the NBA and shit, but there's a shit ton of NBA podcasts out there already that talk about the on-court shit.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, like, in terms of our lane, we can talk about like the obscure news going on throughout the week. Like this week, the fucking Larsa Pippen shit. We're gonna talk about that as well.
That shit was crazy.
That shit is crazy. The Larsa Pippen shit. What else is there?
Like, know too much about some Pippen stuff, though.
Huh? This dude wordy. Yeah, but that
He's
type of
looking like
shit,
me.
the NBA like drama shit, I think that's interesting as well. How like groups form and the growth everyone's heading in. So we're gonna talk about that at the end of the pod. Yeah, I just think, you know, I just want this thing to be something very unique to y'all. This is my thing. Wardu, do you have any goals for the pod for 2021?
Well, you know, me being the Ian Schwartzman of the pod, you know, my goal is just to, you know, get the NBA heads and the NBA figures that could elevate our platform to make it, you know, just like you said, more comfortable.
Why are you talking like that,
you know,
bro?
I'm already in talks with a couple I'm already in talks with a couple people as it is now. So yeah, I just want to make it, like seriously, I just want to make like the platform just a comfortable spot to just, talk shit, say the shit that you wouldn't necessarily say if you're on another platform. You're in a safe space, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna like judge you really, nothing like that. So that's just where I see the platform going for next year.
If I had to say like any other podcast, I would want to kind of like, I wouldn't say replicate, but kind of like follow that blueprint. I would say Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Like people like Joe Rogan can pull anybody onto his podcast and he'll just go based off of what their background and their knowledge is, and it's a safe space for them to say shit they would not say anywhere else. Like people go on Joe's shit, like Elon Musk went on his shit and smoked weed for the first time ever, just because he's with Joe Rogan. Like he, no matter what the consequences was, and then came back and was like, I don't regret it. I'll do it again. Like Joe just gives you that environment where you're relaxed. Like you don't have to be on your P's and Q's. He's not trying to get some crazy ass moment for views or whatever, or anything like that. It's just genuine fun or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
So I want that for like, I'm not gonna say just like you said, I don't want it to be just NBA content, but just basketball related stuff for me personally is just, that'd be fine. If we could just get basketball figures, whether that's media, personalities, players, whatever it is, coaches, trainers, goddamn bus boys, the ball boys, I don't care. Just they feel comfortable coming on here and just letting us know shit that they would not let a major network know or say on another platform.
Yeah. I think even if they come on here, they might not say that shit just because they got contracts and shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, but still.
But we can create the environment, the atmosphere to where they could, open up more.
They'll say something they just wouldn't say somewhere else, like that, because they fuck with our environment, they fuck with our community, they fuck with us,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're trying to be the most unhinged podcast of 2021. Come on now.
You already know.
We're called Let People to Buck, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit up these podcast networks. So by the end of 2021, you know what I'm saying, we can get this bag. You know what I'm saying? But
you already know.
Justin,
really? Like what? Like what networks?
Justin, do you have any aspirations for 2021 for the pod, bro?
Yeah, for sure.
You're just here every week, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling.
I mean, I just want to be we're gonna be the best. Yeah, that's about it. We're gonna be the best.
That's about it. We are gonna be the best.
We're gonna be the best. More records.
More records.
More records.
Yeah, no. When I was coming up for the goals for the pod, I didn't really want to focus on numbers too much because I feel like if we just focus on upping the quality, the numbers will come. So I didn't want to be like, all right, let's try to hit this number by this time. I feel like if we just up the quality every week, then the numbers will come with it.
Just better and better and better.
Like interacting with the chat and shit. Shout out chat. You know what I'm saying?
Parts said even like peer to peer, basically. Yeah, I mean like peer to peer is really good too. Lo does a good job of making them comfortable. So
yeah, I mean we kind of started at around the same time frame, right? Like they started earlier than us, but
yeah, they started a little bit earlier than us. We started like in May, basically.
Yeah, but I don't think they've come out and said that they're focusing on sports media in general. I think they just be
that was their thing. They're trying to not. Yeah, they were trying not to do that, like not talk about basketball. So they were just, I guess it just turned to what it was now. But like, I think initially it was just so they can just talk about what they want to talk about, just peer to peer shit, I guess. So yeah,
yes,
it's all great, man. It's all great in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it for the content, man. You know what I'm saying? I love all these guys.
Content creator,
has a big ass head. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Agent. Everybody. DKM, you feel me?
DKMs.
DK.
The M stands for millions. Hey, DKM is free, man.
You already know.
DKM is
He was
free.
having a tough time on Twitter last week.
Yeah.
With LaMelo. With a fat goose egg first game.
Yo, dude had 0 points and, was it 5 turnovers first game?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
There's something bad.
It is what it is. This is what it is.
And then the same game, T. Roro dropped 40. Tough. Tough.
That is tough.
Scary,
That probably hurt me
scary.
more than anything. That hurt me more than anything. That T-Row really dropped 40 when LaMelo had a bad game. I was like, damn.
You fucking dunked on
LaMelo's the
Kevin
best.
Wayne Durant, bro. You see that today, Wardu? He dunked on Kevin Wayne
Ooh,
Durant.
yeah.
I didn't actually.
Interesting. You will soon.
You'll see that highlight.
Okay. I mean, hey, I'm rooting for LaMelo. You know, I'm rooting for him.
Oh,
But,
this
I mean,
has nothing
KD
to
is
do with
KD,
LaMelo, man.
so.
Katie got dunked on. That's all I'm saying.
It's cool.
It's cool. He had a good game though. Hey,
I
shout
mean,
out to the
He's
Nets,
crying.
man.
He's crying inside, bro.
Hey, shout out. Hey, Don, what do you think about the Nets so far, bro?
Hey, man, listen. They look like how I expected them to look. They are
Good?
who I thought they were. You know, they're a decent. They're a good regular season team. That shit's not working in the playoffs. I'm sorry, it's not. I just don't see it working.
I thought
I see a
it'd be
team
the
that,
reverse, if anything.
What happened?
I thought it was going to be the reverse for them, if anything. Like, they might take some time to gel
What,
in the
second?
regular season, and then in the playoffs, they're a team that you just don't want to face because they got KD and Kyrie.
No, I mean KD and Kyrie are both great individual talents, and I mean with a coach like I'm not gonna say with a coach like Steve Kerr, but with an offensive-minded coaching staff, because you don't really know what is all Steve Kerr and what is just Mike D'Antoni telling Steve Kerr to do at this point. I'm not convinced of what I'm seeing right now. It's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to see
Steve
some real.
Nash.
Did I say Steve Kerr? Yeah, I mean Steve Nash. I'm sorry. You already know.
You
420
already know.
friendly.
It's okay. I get it. I know.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's an offensive-minded coaching staff, so I kind of figured the two great, phenomenal scorers in this league were going to do fine. I just got to see how they play against real competition. Which, if you're losing to the Hornets because Kevin Durant can't hit a shot, I mean, tough. But once they play like the real teams of the East, that's when I make my assumption on them.
Didn't they beat
I
them?
don't really judge these teams based off of the first 10 games.
What
I
do you
think
mean
after
first-
the first 10 games.
What's a
I
real
start
team of the
judging.
East?
Well, teams that people would consider contenders. So your Celtics, your Celtics, your Heat, your Bucks. Even though the Bucks
They
just
beat
got
the
waxed by
Celtics.
the. Okay, and again, I gotta keep seeing you against other teams in the East.
Yeah.
And you play the Celtics
That's-
multiple times. If the Celtics
that's not
make an
convincing?
adjustment, no, the one game isn't convincing because teams can make adjustments. How can you compete against a team that actually adjusts to you? That's really when I can decide. Look at the Lakers. Why do you think the Lakers fucking beat everybody in 5? We lose the first game, make adjustments, and teams don't know how to handle it. Well, at least in the bubble last year. Literally every series, we lost the first game. LeBron and AD adjusted to how niggas was playing, and we won out.
That shit was funny, bro.
Even
Every
against-
single round, motherfuckers would like overreact. Like, oh shit, Lakers in trouble, and then they would just win 4 straight games in a row.
Yeah, didn't they lose the first game to the Blazers, and everyone's like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
first round exit."
Oh shit,
we
who's
lost the
guarding
first game to
Dame?
the Blazers. We lost the first game to the Blazers. We lost the first game to the Nuggets. We lost the first game to everybody except Blazers, Nuggets,
Except for
and
the
Rockets.
Heat, ironically.
I remember.
Yeah, you might.
Well, no, not the Heat. We in the final. Well, coming to the finals, we lost to everybody in the first game. I remember because Russ was talking all that shit. It was literally a meme that was funny. It was showing the start of every series. Dame dancing, Lakers in 5. Russ talking shit, Lakers in 5. Jamal Murray smirking, Lakers in 5. Like it's crazy.
Tough. And they got better, man. Shout out to the Lakers. Hey, speaking of the other LA team, these boys got blown out by 50.
50.
Oh, bro.
No
That was so tough.
Porzingis.
That was so tough. I know the Clippers didn't have Kawhi, bro. But holy shit, you are an NBA team getting blown out by 50, bro. With PG point guard 13, man. Crazy.
Wasn't it 50
Bruh.
at the half, bro? Could have been
Yes, it
100
was
if
50
they
at the
kept
half.
playing.
And they're
Yeah, it was.
losing.
It was 77-27 at halftime.
They're losing by 50 to who?
To the Mavs,
The Mavericks.
The Mavs.
who are now 1-2.
Okay.
How about them Cavs though?
Oh, you
How about
said-
them
you-
Cavs though?
You sipping that scissors?
Hey, how about them Cavs?
How about them Cavs? I don't
The
know
Cavs
anything
actually-
about the Cavs right now. So
The Cavs actually looking pretty decent. Darius Garland isn't looking like a liability. Up. where it was going.
No, he
Darius
Yeah,
Garland
Darius-
wasn't too hot last season, but he's
actually
doing much
formidable.
better.
Mm-hmm. Actually, shout out to a lot of these young players. A lot of young players looking nice right now, having good starts. James Wiseman's having a pretty good start.
Wiseman's looking like the only good player.
Wiseman is looking
besides
really nice,
Curry.
bro. Wiseman's looking really nice.
Wiseman looks nice. Cole Anthony looks pretty nice. Denny looks nice. Denny had a pretty solid game today.
Anthony Edwards looking pretty nice.
Looking pretty set. Man,
Most of the rookies, except for
crazy.
LaMelo, were looking pretty nice.
hey man, watch him out.
Interesting,
Watch him out.
interesting.
Watch him out.
Interesting.
Watch him out.
John Morant, most improved player, looking pretty nice.
Looking like a solid pick, man.
Crazy.
That was your pick.
Yes, sir.
They ain't making the playoffs though.
I don't
Said
know.
Hornets are East
Stop.
champs.
Stop. They're not making the playoffs. They're not.
Wait, who, the Hornets? They might.
No, the
Wait, what?
Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies.
Hey man,
I believe.
is
in John,
LaMelo
bro.
starting?
I wanted to ask y'all
LaMelo's not
that.
starting, is he?
I don't know.
Did they bench him? Like, and LeVar said something about like, why is this dude being benched?
No, he didn't start the first game. I don't think he started the first 2 games. Yeah, that's the problem. They're not starting him. You gotta start him.
Yeah, I don't know
LaMelo?
why they're not starting LaMelo.
I don't understand
Yeah, I
why
don't
you wouldn't.
either.
If you're
Well, I know
drafted in the
now.
top 5, depending on what team you, he said, I know now. Depending on what team you are, you fucking play that player. Unless you're a damn championship caliber team, a playoff team, you play that goddamn player.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you start him? What do you have to lose?
Terry
Like literally,
Rozier.
you were in a
Come on
position to draft him because, like, you were so bad. Let the motherfucker play. You gotta let players play through growing pains, bro. This is the same shit I was saying with Tua with the Dolphins. Don't bench him the first time he has a bad game. You gotta let the motherfucker play through hard situations. It's called growing pains.
Yeah, I don't really know why they bench him in the first place. Like, maybe he wasn't playing too good in practice, but he is a rookie at the end of the day.
Maybe.
And like you give him that shot because he's the number 2 pick, and you literally
You
drafted
took
him to
him
be a
number 2.
franchise. Yeah, or number 3. I keep on saying he's a number 2 pick,
3, yeah.
but they drafted
'Cause
him
he
to be the
should've been.
franchise player. Why not just like fucking play him like a franchise player and cut the bullshit?
Like I understand you paying people money, but fuck it at this point. Like trade them, or nigga, it's a business. Let motherfuckers know, like, bro, we just drafted this guy. He has to play. Somebody's minutes is coming up,
Yep.
and whether that's T. Roro, who was traded because they rather have Kemba, or if it's fucking Devontae Graham, who was a damn 2nd round pick. I mean, hey, buddy, you had a great season. You're still a 2nd round pick. Like, come on, like, yeah. It's levels. Let me stop. Devontae Graham's nice.
Devontae Graham
Graham's
playing
nice.
good,
Devontae
too.
Graham's
It
nice.
is levels though.
Yeah,
It is
facts.
levels.
Devontae Graham is nice though, so it's not even.
Yeah.
You can't even say it's levels because he's playing better than LaMelo, so he should play.
Yeah. Before
I mean,
we
shouldn't he
get back
be playing better than?
who, Devontae?
He should. Yeah, he should be. I mean,
Yeah, he's been in the
theoretically, he
league
should be, but I mean, it should be a lot of players better than Luka because they've been in the league longer. It's not though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But before we get back into the Jesus Christ, I just lost my train of thought. But before we, this man Dom is so focused on the game. Yo, Dom, what game you playing, bro? Dom?
Oh, I'm playing. Yo, hello.
Yo,
Hello?
we can hear you. We can
Oh
hear you.
shit.
We heard him. Oh my god.
Bro, he's playing
Yo,
2K.
audio's
You
like
already
lagging.
know.
Nah, bro, like my audio be lagging, bro. I don't know if it's because I'm Cali, but my shit be lagging. So y'all don't get what I'm saying like until 10 seconds.
All right, hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Am I lagging? Is it?
No, you sound
good.
fine. I was just asking what game you're playing, bro.
My audio's lagging. But
Oh, I'm playing Madden. Yeah, you see my fucking mouth drop. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
Fucking,
No,
yeah,
where do
my
you?
fault. I'm playing
at
Madden.
least on my end, you sound fine. But I don't know. Yeah, but before we get too caught up in the NBA news, let's continue our predictions for 2021. You know what I'm saying? The 2021 takeover. Every year, obviously a new opportunity for new creators to come up in the community. In 2020, there have been some creators that took the bull by the horn. You know what I'm saying? And there was, I don't know how many, but there was a couple that, you know, decided to hang up the rafters, hang up their jersey in the rafters. I was almost one of them. Me and Cardiac were talking about that in the chat. Shout out to Flight Mike, Legend of Winning, Kenny, Rusty, DKM. They fucking killed 2020, bro. Like, holy shit. Shout out to y'all.
Most
real
definitely,
quick,
bro.
Shout out.
Yeah. Despite all of our criticism on the pod, like in terms of your growth, like y'all been crazy, man. Y'all been crazy. There also quick shout out to MDJ. I believe he hung up the NBA YouTube jersey this year. You know what I'm saying? He was come the game, but
I think so.
yeah, but respect to him leaving the game, because he straight up just said like, yo, I'm not really having fun watching the NBA if I'm watching the NBA just to make videos. You gotta respect that, man. Shout out to MVJ. But for 2021, let's keep it positive, man. Do y'all have any predictions on any upcoming creators that y'all think are gonna rise, that y'all think are gonna take that next leap into, you know, that next level of this shit?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think Kenny might take
Most
another
improved.
Kenny
leap,
definitely
I guess.
will next season, just because of the bag that he got from, I think, the Bulls. I don't know in what kind of job it was, or something with the Bulls where it was Bulls related. But shout out to Kenny though. I think next year is going to be a big year for him. But he obviously deserves it though.
Definitely.
He put in the work, so he's
Yeah.
reaping
the
his
benefits.
rewards. You know, the benefits. Yep. There's this dude named TSO Sage on YouTube.
I've been watching him, bro. I've
been listening to him since he had like, yeah. I've listened since he had like 3K subs. He has 17K, so maybe he'll hit. I'm assuming he's gonna blow up next year because I really like his videos are like really informative, but it's still being himself when he's doing it. So I really fuck with his content. So
yeah. I think we can
that's just a
get him
personal
on.
thing, though.
I'm pretty sure we can get him on the pod. Cause someone suggests. I think someone hit me up.
Yeah,
on
I tried to
Discord
get him
and
on a couple months ago.
Yeah, so we could try to get him on for 2021. I think
Yeah,
Rusty
for sure.
Rusty gonna continue his growth. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too long ago. Dude was averaging like he was uploading daily, but he was averaging like 35K a vid. Now he's averaging like a strong 50K a vid, and depending on the topic, he can get like 70, 80, which for a whole week, for you to amass like pretty much 500,000 views around there, or maybe 400,000, 300,000 views a week. That shit adds up, man. So shout out to Rusty. And I think
Down
continues
2K
growth.
and Swish Out might eventually hit 500K subs eventually.
Yeah. Shout out to Dom, Swish Out, and Low specifically, because I think in 2020, those three specifically tried to switch out from the voiceover type of shit to showing their face more, like Dom's doing that on Twitch. Swish Out, if you've been watching his vids the past couple of weeks, he's putting his face cam in the vids now. Low got peer to peer. He has that channel with Agent now. He's in AMP videos.
With his socks off and shit.
Well, oh my god, bro. Did you see this man's feet, bro? Holy shit.
That shit
Dude
was
needs some
terrible.
lotion.
I'm
Dude
like,
needs
bro,
some lotion,
how could
bro.
you come out?
Holy shit, bro.
Looking like
You got
Yeah, that shit
LeBron
was
feet.
ass.
He said LeBron feet.
Disgusting.
Yeah. LeBron feet, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all Mustard as well, bro. He has that show.
Yeah,
Word,
well,
if you can give some insight on
yeah,
that show
Mustard
he has.
probably
Wait, what are you're lagging or no? You're lagging.
Yeah, he has a show
This dude is lagging
on
hard.
TV. I think it's like a Nigerian one.
Okay, he's joining back in. But anyways, yeah, all right.
This
We
is
gonna make it
tough.
through this pod. But Young Mustard has a show with a network in Texas. I'm pretty sure it's everyone's it's like a Nigerian based network. Like everyone on the network's Nigerian, and he has like a first take type show on their network, and it's pretty like good quality, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like it's not just some casual shit. So shout out to Young Mustard. Shout out to everyone, man. Hopefully everyone strives in 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yeah, Alex.
Man, will
Good.
there ever be a week where like everyone's camera is working, bro? 'Cause, like this happens every single week. It's
We
gotta
gonna
be-
Phones will never
Um,
work.
We're gonna get there. Alex.
Yeah, and then there's like a 10-second delay on the audio, so
All right.
Yeah.
So what should we do, head
it's like
ass?
terrible.
What should we do?
I don't. Should I turn my off? What the hell?
Is it
Can you
better?
help
Is it
me?
better without the camera? Is it better without the camera?
Shit.
I don't know if it
Mine's
helps
fine.
the audio lag because I'm still lagging because I'm in the West Coast. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
I don't
You got
think
that.
that's what it is.
That long.
I think it's just the
distance
internet.
call.
What are you using to go on Discord?
My phone.
Y'all gotta
Yep,
stop
there it is.
using your
What
phone.
kind of phone? Yeah, that's
It's
what it is.
it's an
That
iPhone.
fucking-
But I had Wi-Fi on the laptop, so like I can look stuff up while I'm on the pod. But I just disconnected the Wi-Fi on the laptop, so I think it's getting a little bit better now.
I mean, it sounds fine right now. So, can you
Yeah,
hear
I haven't
us?
had any problems.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
haven't
can
had
hear you.
too many
Yeah.
problems. It's just a little lag on the stream. But yeah, Wordy, what were you
Yeah,
saying
shout
about?
out Young Mustard, man.
Yeah, can you elaborate on Young Mustard stuff?
Yeah, Young Mustard has this new talk show. It's Nigerian based on a Nigerian based YouTube channel called Cry Out TV Media. He just had his first episode. He was talking to me about it when we like hung out basically in Dallas. But yeah, I'm proud of that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He's working hard. You know, he's doing his little blogging stuff. He does blogs and he does articles and stuff like that. So he's doing really good. I think he'll get 100K probably sometime next year for sure. If he keeps going at this pace, you know. So like seeing my Nigerian brothers thrive. I'm liking it.
Yeah, he had a little
shout out to
jump.
Young Mustard.
He had a little jump around August when everyone's blowing up on YouTube. He had like a video hit
Yeah.
200K. Everyone was striving that month. Shout out to August. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my favorite month.
Shout out to quarantine August.
Shout out to August
Quarantine
2020.
August.
August 2020 was kind of lit, and September as well. But yeah, man, that's pretty
can't
much it for the NBA community. I'm excited for 2021 in terms of the NBA community because when does the season end? This time, like July?
Doesn't July.
The
So-
regular season?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
the regular
season
season for
ends in
this
July?
season?
Oh no, not the regular season. The playoffs.
Oh, I was like, bro.
When does it start? Yeah, I think it starts in.
I think it starts in May.
I think it's in June. I think.
It
Shit.
starts. Doesn't it start regular time?
Nah, I
It's a
think
shortened
the.
No, it's late. It's late.
I thought the commissioner. Yeah, the commissioner said he delayed it just in case. I thought they gave up like the month of May just in case for games that gets postponed and delayed, they could be played in May. I think
Yeah, but
that's what he
the
said.
finals is gonna end in July though, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. So, just in general, like the fact that the NBA is going to be
Damn.
longer than usual, you know what I'm saying? More content to make out there. So, more opportunities for people to go, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty much it.
True.
Do y'all have any more thoughts on the NBA community before we get into the 2K community? You know what I'm saying? The best community in the
I'm
land.
so proud. I'm so proud of the NBA community for not being as toxic as the 2K community. because it's just like it feels like it's a free for all with the 2K community. It's like there's like no companionship unless you're just in the clique already. Like there's no way that it's like as unified as like the regular NBA community. So I'm proud of the community as it is now. Switch, Outlaw, Agent, everybody, they're all doing great. So in comparison to, you know what I'm saying, too hype shit, I don't know, man. I don't know.
But I bring this up every
cringe.
time. I bring this up every time we talk about it. But do y'all think it's because the NBA community is newer than the 2K community? Because there's like in the NBA
definitely.
community, there's only what, like 3 people that have 1 mil. Like in the 2K community, all of 2Hype has 1 mil on their channels. Kenny's about to approach. I wouldn't count Kenny as 2K, but he's bigger than 2K at this point. But
He
like,
just does
there's so many.
rebuilds here and there.
Yeah, there's so many people in the 2K community that has over 1 mil. So
Yeah.
what do y'all think?
I would definitely say the NBA community definitely benefits from being newer because when the 2K community was fresh, it was like the NBA community. All the top guys kind of looked out for each other, or it was like that found of respect within one another, and it was just a smaller group of successful people, and it wasn't like just one day somebody blows up and it's just another person that's popping in the community. With the 2K community, in 2 months there can be another fucking YouTuber with 300,000. He has his own fucking section of the 2K community. Like, it's so many people. Then there's a ton of huge platforms or huge channels in the 2K community that just put a bunch of people on under them, and that makes them blow up. It's too much of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I was lagging.
No. We heard you.
You're good, bro.
It's because y'all respond like 5 seconds like after we
We're
say
thinking,
stuff.
we're digesting, bro.
We're digest.
I'm like, did I lag through all that? Like,
Yeah.
no one
That's
said
how
nothing.
we
I was like, damn.
I don't know. The thing with the 2K community is just I don't know, because it's dependent on a game at the end of the day. Like with the NBA, it's like it's dependent on basketball in general, and I think that has more staying power because it's at the end, like the NBA and basketball, they're synonymous at this point. So as long as there's basketball, there most likely will be an NBA or some sort of league like the NBA. With 2K, it's like every year if the game's ass, then the amount of content being pushed out is it correlates to how good the game is. You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like they're
saying?
still going to push out content. It's just not going to be as good, you know?
Yeah, that's the one thing I noticed with 2K this year is that I think people just getting bored with the same old My Park, same old build,
Dude, everyone got
same
so
old
hyped.
My
I was even
Team,
getting
my
2K in my
pack
recommended. I
openings.
don't even watch 2K.
That's what I'm saying. I think people are just getting bored of the game modes and how content is being made. So my question to y'all is, do y'all think 2021 is the start of the end for the 2K community? Do y'all think it might be the start of a new renaissance in the 2K community? What are y'all thoughts on where that community is heading in 2021?
I don't think the 2K community will ever die. My thing is just like its relevance might probably go down next year, just simply because the game is not that enjoyable anymore. So it's like either the 2K creators convert to just being NBA YouTubers, or they just stop doing it altogether. Kind of like with MDJ, where it's like you just feel like you have to put out content because you're watching the sport. So you feel like you have to put out the content. Whereas you're like in the NBA YouTube community, we just genuinely love watching basketball, and you know, like we enjoy talking about it and debating about it, and you know, getting other people's opinions on the sport because we just love watching it. So, but as far as like the 2K community though, like if the game is ass, the content most likely will not go as viral because the game's not popular.
Yeah, and if they're putting out the same shit every year, that also lessens the amount of ideas people can really make. Like at least with the NBA, there's gonna be new signings, new trades, new draft class every year. With 2K, it's like My Park again, Let's go.
I feel like the worse
end of the
or
day.
the worse or the more repetitive the game gets, the more they're gonna have to rely on making like drama related content, like not 2K related content. Kind of like what's going
Yeah.
on. They
Yeah.
since no one wants to watch videos about the game or not as much because they've just been seeing the same shit over and over. They got to come with something else to kind of stay
Which
popular.
is why I'm like, they're gonna have to like either convert like their channel to like just for something completely different related to basketball. Because like if 2K is ass, why would I want to watch videos on an ass game? Like I'm not gonna watch that shit. Like I'd rather just watch someone give their opinion about the actual game itself than like the video game, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not big in. A lot of people like the drama stuff though, because once a lot of YouTubers get like famous from one game and the game dies down, they just start doing that YouTube drama shit, and it takes off for a lot of these guys. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not really for
Yeah.
me, but
But even in the 2K community, what I've noticed is the people that weren't really affected with how ass 2K21 was the people that did my league. Because that shit isn't really dependent on how good the game 2K is. Just give me some sort of association
same
mode.
every year.
Yeah, that's the same every year,
Yeah.
but that's more so dependent on what's going around the actual NBA. So they can keep up with new trending topics and shit like that. If you just base your content
you
on
don't even-
straight 2K,
You don't even play 2K in my league, right? You don't
Yeah.
actually play.
yeah, well you can,
So
but
it's
like,
like-
most
you
of the
can, but
people,
yeah, like-
Yeah,
most
I
of
mean,
the
like the
people
YouTubers
videos
don't.
do is like rebuilds. What if this and this happened? Let me do this challenge here and there. So it's not really like, let's try to get good gameplay out there and try to entertain folks on Park or
'Cause
Rec and shit like that.
Yeah. The changes that come from my league don't come from 2K, they come from the NBA. So as long as the NBA is going, my league's going to keep changing.
Yeah.
So they're always going to have fresh stuff.
Yeah, and this year specifically, I've just noticed so many like staples in the 2K community, straight up just either not play the game, publicly come out and say they don't want to play the game, or just they're trying to pivot their content and their brand to something other than 2K. Like I got a list of names right now that of creators that pretty much like grew on YouTube from 2K that are like not doing the same things anymore. And I don't even blame them. I don't even blame them. So all of 2Hype doesn't play 2K anymore. So that's Jesser, that's LSK, that's Jesser's brother Jidel, that's Cash. All of them don't play 2K anymore. And those are motherfuckers that are capable of having 1 million subscriber channels. Agent just came out with a video 3 days ago saying I need a break from 2K. Because of the same reason, like what MDJ said with NBA YouTube, he's just kind of getting tired of not having fun with the game and shit like that. And like every time, like this dude has 1.6 million subscribers, but every time he reaches out to actual people in 2K, they don't make any changes. And then in the comment section, I'm Davis said the same thing as well. Chris Smoove, I don't care if he fucking uploads one My Career video a week. He's really he's removed from the 2K community until further notice. Pretty
he
boy
is.
Fredo, I mean, throughout all his antics, he did grow from the
Alfredo.
2K community, and that motherfucker just said, "This game is boring. I'm gonna do something else." Shake and bake.
I don't blame him. Yeah.
Shake and bake. That dude was like the My Team god at one point. Go to My Team creator. He stopped as well. Soluminati. You know, most of us know him from
Yep.
his reactions, but that dude came up from 2K. You know what I'm saying? Ticino, the biggest 2K20 streamer, arguably next to Flight. He hasn't streamed 2K in 2 weeks. And the only reason he really streams 2K, or up to like a couple days ago when he resigned from his mayor position, was because he was a mayor in the city. So he was getting paid by 2K to play the game. But if I bet you if he wasn't a mayor, he wouldn't be playing the game that much.
He was the mayor of 2K, bro.
He's the mayor of 2K. I'm dead.
Or mayor of one
mayor
of
of
the affiliations, yeah.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
pay
one
you
of the
to be the mayor?
affiliations.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I didn't know they paid you to be mayor.
They would have to. They would have to. It's either that or they're gonna kick you off as as a mayor.
They're struggling that bad
Um,
for fucking audience retention.
Yeah,
And then,
Yeah,
and then
so it's-
they treat Flight so bad for a guy that gets like 16K streaming their fucking game. It's ridiculous.
It's not
Yeah.
because the reason they treat him like that is because of what the fuck he says about the developers and Mike Wang and all them niggas. It's not so much them picking on Flight. It's just, I mean, yes, it's for entertainment, but how much can you really allow a motherfucker to say raging about you and your company and try to support them? Like, you just don't, or you can't.
yeah.
I mean, they've been hearing the same rhetoric for the last 2-3 years now. So
Yeah, they've been hearing the same rhetoric.
they're gonna have to
but
get their heads out of their asses and listen eventually.
it's not people, but what Flight does is, I mean, Flight does what a lot of people on Twitter do, and you're not just gonna give a bunch of Twitter people the kind of light and day with 2K. Just because you're a person with some crazy ass opinion with a following doesn't mean I should just listen to you. No, you still have a crazy ass disrespectful opinion. Doesn't matter if you have a following or not.
But they won't dare try this with Agent though.
Agent doesn't criticize 2K how Flight criticizes 2K. Agent gives constructive criticism. He gives actual things they should do. Flight
they still
just
don't listen to Agent.
Yeah, they don't listen
And
to
they
Agent.
still
but
don't listen. So
yeah,
it's
they don't-
like,
They don't listen to anyone. That's the thing.
you know,
They have
don't
such a
listen.
monopoly
So it's not
on
like-
basketball gaming that they don't have to. But the thing is, this year specifically, what I've noticed is that, you know, like motherfuckers are saying, okay, we're straight up just not gonna play your game. Like there's other games to play out there and make content on, and we're gonna
Bro,
play
they're
your old
revolting.
game. Yeah, it's either that or we're gonna play 2K20. Like if you go on 2K21 on Twitch right now, I've done this multiple times. 90% of the time, the top, like 6 of the top 10 streamers are straight up playing 2K20 last gen. And I've never seen that before.
yeah.
But another person the chat is mentioning, and I was gonna mention him as well, is Aiden Ross. I was putting Word on a couple
Yes.
weeks ago on his e-dating shit, and he's killing that game. But before he did the e-dating shit, he was
What's he
pulling.
dating?
He was straight up
Like
just
Tinder?
do like a dating show on his Discord, and have like 6 people
What the fuck?
like answer like questions from one girl, and the girl eliminates like a certain amount of guys every round, and whoever wins is like whatever. But before he did that,
Isn't that how The Bachelor works?
pretty much it's like a
Basically.
bachelorette stream every fucking stream. But before he did that, when 2K21 Next Gen came out, that dude was pulling 20 to 25K on every stream on 2K. And I don't know about y'all, but if I'm pulling 20 to 25K on a stream, I would not stop doing that because
I don't care how much I hate it, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Stop.
But
Yeah,
this
like, why would I stop?
But this dude hated the game so much that he just said, "I'm not playing this game." So I'm gonna go ahead and start a
Yeah.
e-dating show, and he's killing that right now. And he just straight up stopped playing 2K.
He is.
And it's not even that because he doesn't he even the past couple of days I've been seeing him tweet that like, yo, I want to play 2K. It's just the game is just that ass. So I don't know, man. I think 2021 is an opportunity for a little 2K community renaissance. I feel like there has to be some creator that comes in 2021 and just changes shit up, because the My Park videos, they're getting old. Let's just keep it a buck. The My Team
are.
videos, the same shit every year, they're getting old. It's the same cards every year. I don't really get hype over a fucking 99 overall Grant Williams card. I don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
You
tired.
think 2K 2022 is going to be better?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Because if at this point, if what better means is how the community is as a whole and how they're treating the community, then I don't think it's going to be a better game. Because 2K21 Next Gen, if we're just talking about straight gameplay, the gameplay did improve to me, at least. But it's how the community is like creating content around everything, and how 2K is handling the community. That's what
Wait,
makes
what
it an
improved
ass
about
game.
the gameplay?
I just think the movements are better. Everything's smoother. I like the dribbling system better in 2K21. It's a little bit more physics based. You can only do too much with the physics, but it did improve.
So what do they need to change? What do they need to change next year if it's not that? If it's not the gameplay?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know right now. I don't know because
You don't know?
I don't know how they'd improve, like, dealing with the community and shit. But
You know how the game could improve? Like a quick way the game could improve? How people played the damn game. Like if
what do you
one
mean?
killer in the community, the one killer in the 2K community, like I understand like a lot of people like they want more instead of just like the typical park and like wreck and all that type of stuff. But for the people that play that, the game was so much more fun before people would just go on YouTube and search a build video. Or they'll just copy a YouTuber's builds and everyone's running around with the same exact, like someone's running around with a meta build. Like before there was a meta. When there becomes a meta, and meta is strictly community driven. The game does not create a meta. People use the same fucking dribble styles. People use the same tactics playing 3v3, same tactics using rec. That is community straight through and through. But people want to blame the game for the physics and everything when everyone does the same fucking Curry step back, same Curry fucking behind the back. It is insane to me when I watch so many different people play 2K21 Next Gen and I see them dribble the exact same way. No one plays the game any different. No one plays the game with originality. That's what's so great about Ticino. Ticino does not play the game like everyone else. He's great at the game and he plays it his way. And he's been doing it since the beginning. Like he hasn't changed up. He's a shot creator. He does the most spectacular shot creator shots because that's how he plays. There's no one else doing that. And that's why he fucking elevated so far above so many people. There's so many people that have come and gone in the 2K community because you just replicate another person that's popping or another person that does something. Like it's copy and paste through and through. Imagine the NBA community, everyone's takes were the exact same. Shit would seem toxic and boring. You would look for drama. You would just talk shit about dumb regular because everyone says the same thing. If everyone agreed, yes, man, you know what? Russell Westbrook ain't shit as a player. If everyone agreed that unanimously, well, I can't say the word because I'm high. If everyone agreed that Russell wasn't shit, it would be a way different perspective on Russell. But it's the fact that you got people like Jonah and other delusional people that are still out here repping this man through and through. Like they're still crying out Westbrook's an elite player. He's a superstar. He's this and that. I don't think he is. But hey, that's the great thing about the NBA community. We have different opinions. Like people in 2K, everyone thinks the same. Everyone plays the same. Everyone dresses the fucking same.
Even to the thumbnail style, bro.
Like it's the same.
The same thumbnails
Literally.
every video. Like it's crazy. I know there even with the NBA community, there is a sort of meta with making thumbnails with the red circle and the arrow and shit. But with the 2K community, it's the same neon color, baked ass, same font, every fucking video.
Industry plants.
And that's just
Industry plants.
It's the literal same fucking over dramatically edited clip of them doing something on the game or some shit that doesn't have nothing to do with. I don't know, bro. 2K is just
some shit that has nothing to do with the
toxic.
video.
Something that has nothing to do with the video.
yeah.
It's
I don't know.
just
I feel like
something.
That's
one,
a classic for any YouTube video.
and maybe I'm just being biased in saying this because we played this game mode so much in 19 and 20. But I swear to God, if someone can properly implement a way to make content around All-Star Team Up, that shit would kill.
You're the GOAT.
Because that's kind of like in a way that's kind of like the 2K version of Among Us, in a sense. Like 10 people in the same game. You know what I'm saying? And there's two teams. You can have like a finals MVP at the end or some shit. So I feel like if someone can straight up, make content around All-Star Team Up, or even can successfully pull off something with the online My League, that's not just gonna get like 30K views max, then I think that could change the game. But until that person comes, we need an Avatar Last Airbender out here for the 2K community. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to save it, bro.
We need a hero, bro.
Yeah. Hey, someone Apollo mentioned in the chat. Last year, Cash and Troy did the All-Star Team Up with YouTubers. Y'all remember that when all the
Yeah, that
biggest
shit was
2K
lit. I was about to say
that
that.
shit was lit.
I
That
was
shit
about to say
was
something
lit.
about that. That shit was lit.
Yeah, so
I
someone already
mean,
did
Lowe's
it.
got fucking
That shit was lit. I
exposed.
remember that.
Lowe's got
Yeah.
That shit was
exposed,
lit.
but that shit was lit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's been done before, and motherfuckers have loved it. It's just someone has to make that into like their own brand and shit, and I think that'll pop off. But I can't do that because I have a lot of other shit to focus on. So
Can I give someone props though? Like, because I want to give someone like big props for just how like people are making content now. Academics, like the day that academics started the everyday struggle shit, where the majority of creators would just like talk over like, because I know like what's his name, Funky Diabetic, just talks over like pictures and shit, but he still gets a lot of views. The moment where academics like finally decided to like be on camera, I think that was probably one of the bigger precedents that took place in the YouTube community, where
Right.
people just started to like become more personality based.
that's true.
I'm not
That's
gonna
true.
say it was. I'm not gonna say it was mostly him, but that was really big because we just knew him for doing the voiceovers over GIFs basically and reporting the
Yeah,
news. But when
yeah.
he actually did the show with Joe Budden, that kind of like changed a lot too. So shout out to academics too.
Hey, shout out to Everyday Struggle. You know what I'm saying? They aired their last episode. That was like the first time I've watched Everyday Struggle in a couple years. But
Yeah,
yeah, shout out to the finale. Yeah, because most of the YouTubers that we watch, I mean, let's just keep it real. Most of them are just like voiceover dudes, and it's very scary for like it. Like I can be a testament to this. Like it's very scary for people like us to be talking about certain like because we kind of rely on trending topics. You know what I'm saying? Like most motherfuckers want to watch our videos for the information we give out, not necessarily for who we are. So for Act to go on Everyday Struggle and pull that off, that was big. That was big. And then that kind of, that's kind of where you see Low get into more personality based shit. Me showing my face cam, Swish Out doing his thing, Kenny doing his thing. Just everyone, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Act, shout out to Everyday Struggle. And I was talking about this on Twitter too. I think the NBA community needs their own version of Everyday Struggle. I really do.
Yeah.
Because
That'd be
there's
awesome,
already
honestly.
podcasts and shows out there that are just NBA players. There's podcasts like ours where we don't have any NBA experience whatsoever, and we're just talking our shit. You know what I'm saying? But if we can have some sort of show where one person is a dude straight from the internet that motherfuckers know, and the other dude is an actual NBA player that's gonna shit on the other dude for their internet opinions, and just have that dynamic, but still work together, that shit would kill it. That shit would kill it.
It would.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Personally, no cap. I would say, and somebody clip this and send it to these people because I'm telling you, this would really work. Kenny and Grant, I was about to say Grant Hill. Kenny and Gilbert Arenas.
I said on Twitter, low
Kenny-
and Gilbert Arenas, but yeah.
Low and Gilbert Arenas.
You don't think
That
that'll
would be
pop off?
funny. Low and Gilbert.
That would just be funny.
That'd be funny.
I think that'd be funny,
that'd
but
be
I feel like
hilarious.
Kenny has more pull than Low. So
Yeah.
like you need someone with massive pull to like make it really pop. Like it'll pop regardless, but to really sell it, you need because I was about to say Corzimba, but I'm like, who can I put with Corzimba? Where it's really going. So I would say Kenny and Gilbert Arenas. Richard. I would say Richard Jefferson and Low.
Richard Jefferson.
That'd be pretty-
Someone
that'd-
said the JJ Redick podcast. I know JJ Redick has his co-host, but like he's not. Like I'm
Who
sure
is
he
his
has his own
co-host?
little platform. Exactly. So I don't know. I
That-
feel like it'd be
that
better
must-
if it was
that's-
someone
there it
that
is right there.
a majority of the community know. Someone
It
even
has
said
to be
like,
an actual. Go ahead.
Yeah, someone in the chat said, "Oh, that might be peer to peer that you're talking about." Peer to peer is different because I'm specifically talking about one person coming from the internet and the other one coming from that, like someone like an actual NBA player. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Dom. What were you about to say?
I'm about to say even though Joe Budden was a one-hit wonder and it's pretty overrated rapping wise in my opinion, but we're not gonna go there. I mean, if we could say that, then I mean, like Yeah, Kenny and Kwame Brown. We're talking about like
Kenny and
'cause Joe
Kwame.
Budden's pretty. I mean,
The
if
Kenny
we're
and
really
Kwame
trying to
show.
sell it,
Crazy.
the Kenny and Kwame show, bro. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure Kwame Brown doesn't have a podcast, and who would not listen to a podcast with Kwame Brown trying to give basketball tips? Come on, let me stop. Let me stop trolling. But nah, I really would say Kenny and Gilbert Arenas, Richard Jefferson, and Lowe. Those are my two picks. Because Richard Jefferson's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just that dynamic everyday struggle had with the old school dude from the NBA and like a new school dude that grew up in the internet era who like Act does music, but he hasn't had like a one-hit wonder even on his resume and shit like that.
Nah.
So
he did a documentary about 21 Savage that actually did really good, but that's like after
it did
fact.
really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who Act?
That 21 Savage thing was actually pretty cool. Yeah. That 21 Savage thing was really good.
Mm-hmm. That was like, and I think that besides his ex interview, I think that got a lot of views for his channel. So
yeah, he's starting to upload again, right, on his YouTube channel.
I mean, now that he doesn't work for Complex, I'm happy he left Complex because now all they have is fucking sneaker shopping. They don't really have content of their own anymore.
Sneaker shop.
But I'm
really
shopping
happy with
for
the baby.
for leaving them. Yeah,
I never watched
sneaker
that
shopping.
Yeah.
Like no one really watches that, bro.
Is Hot One still under Complex, or is it?
I think it is. I think Axe said it was. Nah, I do watch Hot Ones depending on who's on there.
Yeah,
but like if we were to do that, like that, like in the basketball, NBA basketball like community, it has to be the right like company. It has to be like some kind of partnership.
It'd have to be backed by the right people,
like
and the co-host would have to be the right. The chemistry would have to be right.
Yeah,
because it can't just be like.
Is there a reason why? Is there a reason why most moderators are like women and not men?
Oh, it's just for eye candy.
I always noticed that.
Let's just keep it real.
Just
the
like
Molly
candy.
Kiram hair.
Yeah,
the Molly Kiram.
You gotta have titties on the
Joy
show, bro. You
Taylors
gotta have
of the
titties
world,
on the
bro.
show.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's our
shout out to
problem,
them.
bro.
What's our problem?
We need a girl.
We don't have any girls.
Hey, bro, Young Mustard got a girl in. Hey, hold on. Yeah, matter of fact, no, let me stop.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Shout out Young Mustard, bro.
No, shout out Young Mustard, bro.
Shout out Young
Yeah,
Mustard.
if they were to do something like that, it would have to be with the right company, bro.
Almost fucked myself up there.
Like I could see like a company like Vice doing like something like
Round
that,
two.
but not
Vice?
Complex because I don't know. Yeah,
I was
Vice would be.
about to shoot my
But they
shot,
don't
but
do
I
any
forgot what I was
sports, do
thinking
they?
for.
I think
Yeah,
Bleacher
that's
Report.
why
I think
it
Bleacher
would be.
Report would be the company. They just have to
Bleacher Report?
state a disclaimer, like the way Everyday Struggle does that. Like the opinions on the show doesn't reflect Complex as a whole and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, Barstool, they have a bunch of podcasts where it's players and then just like blog dudes.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand that. Like, why would you get some? Like, I never got that. I don't understand why a player like, if a former player wanted to make a podcast, he was like, all right, cool. What would be the best way to get in the podcast game? If I'm going to talk about basketball, why would you not go to the internet and find people relevant in the basketball realm to do the podcast with? Why are these guys finding these random ass motherfuckers no one's ever heard of to be their co-host? That basically just do everything. Like, no cap. Bezos, I promise you. Vic, oh, damn it. Am I here? Am I here still? Did I
no,
lag?
we can hear you.
Here,
We can hear you.
bro.
Okay. Oh no, I got the little message saying that my phone about to die. So usually my shit frees up when it does that. But Bezos, I'm pretty sure if Gilbert Arenas came at you, he was like, "Look, man, I'll slide you a bag if we did a podcast, but you got to do basically what you're doing now for us. You basically got to do the same workload, but you're doing it with Gilbert Arenas, and he's paying you to do it. Like he's giving you a hefty bag, to do it. Would you not do it?
I would definitely do it. Yeah.
Like, Bezos himself has more clout than the guy that motherfucker does a podcast with. No disrespect to that dude. That dude's a cool dude. He's not a bad guy. I like him on the show. Him and Gil have a good relationship. Love him. But Bezos has way more pull than him in the fucking NBA community. Anybody, you could have used anybody. other than that guy, and I don't understand why no one takes advantage of that.
Well, I
that's
think
a snatch block by Giannis.
Well, I think
Sorry.
even with our podcast, it's more of the you want to build a platform with your friends type shit from the ground up.
But I don't think him and the white dude were friends before that. That's the thing.
If that's the case, then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's just a business thing because the first couple, like, if people go watch the No Chill Guild podcast, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. At first, it was for motherfuckers to be friends. There was a lot of learning he had to do about Gilbert Arenas to get to even where they're at now with the podcast.
Oh, you playing the NBA?
Like it's a lot of shit he had to learn about him,
Yeah.
like about how he is and shit like that. It made me be like, nah, you niggas aren't friends before this. Like, yeah, this is a business thing. This is a business ordeal.
Yeah. Yo,
So
someone
I
in
get
the
it. If
chat.
it's friends, cool.
Someone in the chat said, "Wordu just looking like someone blind who's on." He just be staring at shit, bro.
So literally, somebody said, "Damn, we're looking very intelligent," and then the next person said that. That is insane.
You roasted me.
That ass. All right. But speaking of groups, starting from the ground up, let's get into the last. Let's get into it.
Back again.
All right, man. So which one of y'all want a refresher on the two hype shit that's been going on?
Me.
I need a big
Yeah.
refresher.
I need it.
did not watch that
Just
video.
give me the cliff notes. I was at work. My fault.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start from, you know what I'm saying? Let's do a quick recap from the start of what happened. Two Hype. So I got the notes. So Two Hype wins a Streamy Award for Crew of the Year or Squad of the Year or whatever. And Mopey quote retweets that tweet. And the tweet was L Hype, Cash, and someone else. They're cool though. And then Twitter explodes. That tweet has like 70K on Twitter, right? And then Los Pollos backs up Mopey on Twitter. TD Presents backs up Mopey on Twitter, and these two are also former members of Two Hype. And they were just supporting the claim that Two Hype isn't this angel of a group. They aren't these angels that people make them out to be, and they're a group that will choose money over friends, right? And then Los goes on stream on Twitch and reacts to LSK's response video to all of this. And he airs out his frustrations, all the lies that LSK said in that video. And then the day after, LSK deletes that video. So that looked really sus on LSK part. I don't know why you would do that. That shit just made everything worse. But then the couple days after, videos leaked. We talked about it on the pod last week. Videos leaked of the Discord calls where LSK and Zach TDG were talking and trying to stage the departure of, I don't know if it was TD, Mopey, or Los, but I'm assuming one of them, and how they wanted to seem like it was a mutual departure more so than it was just like Two Hype kicking them out the group because it was bad for business and shit like that. And then this week, Two Hype's lawyer sent a cease and desist. Is that how you say it? Cease and desist letter or order to Mopey. Cease and desist letter to Mopey.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist, that ass. to pretty much shut up Mopey, and they're threatening for defamation. When the only way you can really get sued for defamation if you're straight up just like lying about someone. And just today, TD made a reaction video. 30 minings long. So now let's get into the TD
that was
video.
a rant, bro.
Yeah, that shit was. He said a lot of shit, but he tried to tackle all of the false narratives going up against him. Two Hype made it seem like he was this lazy dude that wasn't holding his weight, and he didn't want to record with the group. So he straight up showed like a shit ton of screenshots on the video from the last 5 weeks he was with Two Hype. And how much he asked about recording videos with him and all that shit. And all the screenshots are in the video. They also made it seem like TD left the group and that he was lying about being kicked out. And TD just said, nah, he was kicked. And then he showed the Discord call we showed last week as the proof for that. He also showed screenshots from another person that Two Hype kicked out that he didn't want to disclose, but that dude sent TD screenshots of just the other group, the other members of the group just shit talking about TD the whole time, and there were a lot of them. There, there were a lot of them.
Mhm.
And then in LSK's response video that is now deleted, he said that he was uncomfortable with TD in the house because he was caught in bed with his girl in boxers, and he was sleeping with the
What?
landlord's daughter, which caused shit to be weird. Okay, so that's the claim against
So
TD.
TD fucked his girl.
That's what LSK
What does TD have to say
is
about
saying.
that?
But what TD had to
What
say.
did TD say?
Okay. Let me get into the juicy part. Hold on. Okay. So this is what TD had to say. He then rebuttals by saying that what LSK was saying happened at the end of 2017. The whole he was in bed with LSK's girl, but he didn't get kicked out until 2019. So one, he said it was fabricated, but he didn't really give enough evidence to just, he just said it was false, right? But his kind of evidence to that was the fact that this shit happened in late 2017. He got kicked out mid 2019. So you're telling me that for pretty much 2 years, LSK let him live in the house after all of that, and that just like it doesn't add up, type shit. And then, but he did also admit that TD and LSK's girl did used to troll LSK a lot. So, and there was like one day where Bree, well, the girl's name is Bree, but LSK's girl was in the house, naked, and TD, and she didn't know that TD was in the house, and TD just happened to see her, like, naked, and that was pretty much it.
What the fuck?
The landlord
What are
shit,
we
the
talking
landlord
about?
shit, the landlord shit. LSK said because TD fucked the landlord's daughter, that made everything uncomfortable
with
the
that?
landlord. It made the relationship with the landlord really weird.
Bro,
And he just didn't like the tension
how
that it
often do you
brought.
talk to your landlord? You just pay them and then
Well, when you're fucking his
That's
daughter,
it.
I mean, probably a lot. But anyways, TD said he never
Nothing wrong
did
with
that. TD said he never did that, and he also said that the reason why the landlords hated 2Hype was because they weren't paying bills on time. There was a fly infestation in the house, and there was black mold because of how dirty it was. And he showed screenshots of all of this and videos of all of this. So
Damn.
that's his rebuttal to the whole landlord and the Bree shit. And then okay, this is the last bullet point. Holy shit. Which then leads to their next claim of TD being lazy and the fact that he wasn't pulling his own weight, which from like everything he just put in the video, it just wasn't true. Like he reached out when they wanted to record. The landlord was hitting him up like 8 months after he already left the house about payments and the mold and shit. And he was the one that handled all the documentation when they were trying to get the house, and they used his credit score to secure the house in the first place. So I don't know how that's not really pulling his weight. But that's pretty much all he said in the video, which was a lot. So react.
Yeah, bro. It sounds like
Yep.
he's getting too much pussy, bro.
This
I'm
guy.
saying this man just getting an overload on like.
Yeah,
Dose
they're
Latte.
literally just mad because he is getting girls.
First of all, non-trolling Bezos. Remember last week when I was like, when you were like, wait for the stories to come out and all that. And I'm like, man, listen, if you gotta put a cease and desist or whatever the fuck it is for somebody that's just coming out with somebody's coming out with the truth, and you got to do all that type of extra shit, there's something bad on your part. And come lo and behold, what happened? It's something bad on their part. Niggas is lying. Niggas is I told you, don't trust a nigga that's 6'10" and just shoots jumpers on 5'2" people. He's not to trust. The nigga's
That's
weird.
crazy. That's crazy. Justin, any thoughts?
But nah.
He just got too much
Yo.
pussy.
All I'm saying, bro,
Yeah, too much
that
pussy,
shit's
bro.
weird as hell. Too much pussy, bro. He had evidence. No, he had receipts for every single claim except for that one, bro. He just said, nah, it's fake.
Yeah, that was the
He
only
didn't
thing
have
I
any
was
proof.
sus. I was sus about. He just said it was
I mean-
fabricated. This is what happened. But like, I don't really know how you can
No.
show screenshots of that shit. So
No cap. The fact that there's no way that happened, and LSK and that girl was still together. There's no way. Like she's staying in a house still. Like,
and let
come on,
TD
bro.
live with them. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's dumb. Like your roommates
Yeah,
would
well,
kick her
for
out at that
almost
point.
2
They'd be like,
years.
"Nah, bro, you're foul for that." Like what?
You're weird.
You're weird, bro.
You're weird.
Yeah. Where do any thoughts? You looking really intelligent in the top right, man.
It's all thoughts up
Thank
there.
you, man. I appreciate that. Try my best. Yeah, I just.
You don't
I'm
need
just
them.
tired of this too hype bullshit, honestly, bro. Like, it's just a lot, and like, I don't know. I don't even really know what to say at this point. It's just getting ridiculous. I think
This is
Whoever-
drama, bro. This is
again-
like middle school.
whoever leaked that fucking Discord call, like, you're corny as shit.
Yeah,
Number
you're a
one, that's
bitch, bro.
private information. That should be confidential. It should be between them. It's not for the public to, you know what I'm saying, to be like looking through that. But these two hype, I don't know. I don't want to say too much because, we're
You're
trying to
holding
get
the
these
pod back. You're holding the
industry
pod
connects
back.
up, head ass. I'm not. I'm Ian Schwartzman. Business first. Business first. Got to protect the brand. But yeah, man. I this is for Dom. It's not for me, bro. Because this too hype shit is just.
This is some cringe, bro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of lost in like what the. I just don't know why Too Hype is lying about this. That's my thing. Why would you even lie about this? Just say that like, yeah, we kicked them out. I mean, it is what it is.
Nope. You know why they saying? You know why they doing all this extra shit? Say it with me, chat. Because the niggas is weird, bro. I'm telling you, them is a bunch of weirdos, and it starts with LSK. And
That's
it
all it
goes
really
down,
is.
bro. Niggas is weird. I guarantee you it was his idea to go fucking legal with it. Guarantee you it was his idea to start lying about everything. The niggas is weird. They niggas just follow the leader. Follow the tall giraffe into the weird jungle.
Tall giraffe. Oh my god.
I don't even know who LSK is.
He's a 6'10" dude.
He's not even
So I
know
really didn't-
He's a 6'10" dude. Giannis looked at and fucking laughed at. Like, nigga, really? This is what we're doing? Okay.
Yeah.
LSK.
I mean, yeah. So they got.
Oh,
I think
he's
they had
listed.
they had 9 members in Too Hype. They got rid of 3, so everyone would have a bigger percentage of the pie. And I guess I don't even think Los and TD and Mopey would have a problem if they just came clear with like what their intentions were publicly. But I think it's the fact that like they were trying to hide what actually happened and say it was one thing when it wasn't. That kind of
They're hiding the wood
fucked
from
it
the
up.
kid.
Yeah, because if they just came out and said like, bro, we're focused on the business aspect of things, and it's just we think it'd be better if we condense the group. Like I don't like if they just came out and said that, I don't think it would be as big as it is right now. But
Nope.
Just making excuses.
yeah, they just want to keep like this goody two shoes brand of like this perfect brand. How it's just a bunch of dudes playing basketball together, and now we're with 100 Thieves because it's just too PC. They're trying to be too PC when they're really not behind the scenes. That's the thing, and that's the thing I like about our podcast is because we don't try to be PC behind the scenes or on camera. Like we're not PC off stream and on camera.
Are there any
Sometimes
YouTubers that act different in real life?
You know what's crazy? I feel like I keep it like so much tamer on camera, which is wild because I say some crazy shit. And
But
that's just
that's
me
the thing.
going
Our
like
tamed
70%.
Our tamed is people. Our tamed is is other people's like legitness.
Canceled.
Like that.
Like-
Yeah.
Canceled.
Our
so-
tank, us being like 70%, us watching it, us like y'all might not notice, but Bezos has to tell us like once we start getting demonetized and shit for like smoking on the pod and cussing, he's like, "Hey man, let's go like the first 20 minutes without cussing, and then it's a free for all." Like that's our
Yeah.
bar. Like that's how we. Hey man, just go the first 20
The bare
minutes. whatever.
minimum.
That's
Just
pretty
like-
much it,
Shut
man.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it. Other people, it's like, all right, man. So look, don't talk about this. Don't say that. Hey, let's not say this. Let's kind of be conservative to this. Let's not hurt these people feeling like fuck all that, bro. Like, listen, at the end of the day, are those the people watching your videos and like care?
That's what I'm saying. Because that was my goal with this podcast. Is at the end of the day, like we just have a cool ass conversation that we posted out there, and as soon as we lose that, and we just start saying shit because, or we start not saying shit because of this and that, then we kind of lose the purpose of this pod. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say this in future reference to whatever happens, people, if the bag is big enough, I will tame it up. I will tell you that much. if there's a hefty enough bag, I will definitely PC the fuck about this end of the pod. Trust me. But if the bag not big enough, I'm gonna be me 100%. Now, if the bag's pretty big, I'll go straight Shannon Sharp, shuck and jive on camera for you. Trust me.
Ha ha. Had a
You know. I'm just saying.
This man Frank in the chat
Just
said he
keep it in the
found out
buck.
the pod a week ago and caught up on every episode, man. Throw a dub in the chat for that, man. Shout out to Frank Mason.
Shout
out to
to
Frank.
Big Frank.
Big
Just
Frank in the
big
chat.
Frank in the
You know
earlier
what I'm saying?
episodes too.
Big Frank.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say for the rest of the pod. I just hope that you guys will like the direction we're gonna go in 2021.
Yeah, these are just
Facts.
the previews.
Hold on. I just want to go to this one. I just want to go to this one thing in the chat. This dude said, I was just watching the King of the Fourth Quarter episode, and Dom said, I really respect all the two white boys. Look how the tables have turned. That's
see
tough,
it,
bro.
Hate
Hate to see it. Did I say that? Oh my god, who was that guy? That wasn't
Who
me.
is that?
He didn't have a
dude?
haircut. That nigga didn't have a haircut, bro.
That was
That's
Angry Bird
unhaircut
Dom.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, bro. That's
That was
that's,
Angry Dom.
that's no cut Dom. He's a whole different person, bro. That dude's a different breed. I don't know who that is.
Crazy. Hey, Jaber said in the chat, I'm gonna just keep it a buck, bro. Like I personally feel like the whole 2Hype situation is being blown out of proportion. To be honest, I mean, yeah, I mean,
It's for views, bro.
yeah, motherfuckers
Bro,
making videos
Jaber,
out of it because
Jaber.
content can be made off of it, but I don't think it's too much of a.
But Jay Bird, listen, bro. Let me ask you a question, bro. Say we brought you on to keep it a buck, right? We brought you on, right? You're on to keep it a buck for 2 years, having fun, everything's good, right? Then we get a hefty bag, and we're like, you know what? You know, Jay Bird came. He is the most recent person. Let's go and get him up out of here so we can just split this bag 4 ways. But we told everybody, yeah, you know, Jay Bird wanted to leave. You know, this dude's kind of weird, bro.
But
Jay
not
Bird-
only that,
Jay Bird
not
was-
only that, but let's say we bought a fucking house for this podcast and we use Jay Bird's
in
credit score to
your
use it,
name. Facts.
and then we kicked him out,
Kick him out.
and then trashed the house,
didn't-
and then our landlord is hitting
Bruh.
up Jay Bird 8 months after he left. That's fucked.
It's very
That's a bad
fucked up.
look.
Like, it's very fucked up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, a whole lot of red.
Yeah, let's get into the casual part of the pod. Whole lot of red, whole lot of red, whole lot of mid.
Whole lot of ass.
Whole
Whole
lot
lot
of
of ass, boy.
Mid. That shit was ass. That shit was underwhelming. That shit was garbage.
The cyberpunk
That's
of
the
music.
best
Underwhelming.
word I can
Crazy.
say.
Crazy. That shit came out needing patches right
Cyberpunk.
away. Needing patches, unfinished. The graphics were trash.
That shit was ass.
Oh, you know, I got it,
That-
Wordu. You looking like PNB Rock right now, bro.
PNB Rock.
This man.
Huh?
You looking like PNB Rock right now, bro.
No, it is not.
Yes, he does,
I ain't got
dude.
PNB's neck, fool.
Ow.
Bro, look up a picture of PNB Rock.
I know. Stop.
All right, anyways,
not
a lot
look
of
like
red. A lot of red.
Hold up.
No,
Hey,
I'm
clip
not.
this,
Okay, no. Look, right. Listen, bro. Listen. This nigga said, clip this, Rudy. Listen, bro. I will say this. Whole lot of red was a whole lot of ass because it was 24 tracks, and I really only like 5 of them. 5 out of 24 is a terrible percentage. I know because I used to get 5 out of 24s on quizzes in class, and my percentage
Yeah, it's not good.
and my grade was pretty bad. So that's how I know it's a whole lot of ass.
That's valid.
Now it
Oh.
had some good songs, it had potential, but as soon as he came out there talking about he a vampire and was making the gay poses, my expectations
Never too
dropped.
much. Never too much.
I ain't gonna lie though. Stop Breathing, my shit. Vamp Life, Vamp Anthem, pretty lit. Neon Colors was pretty lit. Bino was pretty lit. Other than that shit.
I like Bino. Bino.
The shit with
Yo,
Kanye
did
on
Bino
it.
have the same boot?
Go ahead.
That was weird.
What?
Did the Bino beat, was that the same beat as the Atme one that he?
I don't know.
Released
A lot
earlier?
of people said it sounded just like it, and I was
It
like,
sounded exactly the same. And the producers for each track are different. The producers are different, which is
So
weird
there's no
because they sound the same.
consistency. So there's no consistency throughout the album. Is what you're saying?
no, it's consistently bad.
The beats were fire.
That
Bro.
was-
There's some.
Yeah,
there's some-
it was
there's
fire
fire
beats. He just
there.
fucked it up.
And I was like, I kept thinking, I was like, yo, Lil Uzi Vert would kill this beat, bro.
Bro,
It's
Neon
just like
Colors-
this man going
Okay,
like,
that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like what we were talking about with Kid Cudi. Like at this point, what does Kid Cudi offer that Travis Scott can't do? So what I'm thinking when I listen
Wait
to
a
Cardi,
minute.
hum. He can hum.
well that's just me. That's just me. But when I'm listening to Cardi, I'm like, everything Cardi can do, Lil Uzi can do, and have better bars.
10 times better. Yeah.
But the difference between that and the Cudi and Travis Scott comparison you made, what with the Travis Scott and Cudi one came before the other. Like
That's
can,
also yeah.
I'm not gonna say it was. I'm not gonna say it was, but you can say. I mean, shit. Travis might say it was some influence from Cudi. I mean, it sounds like it. Shit, no
Yeah.
cap. It sounds like
Oh,
he was.
definitely.
It's some influences from Cudi there, but it's influences fucking Kanye too. So niggas can be influenced all the time. There is no influence between Cardi and fucking Uzi. They came out at the same time. They came up in the same era, same wave.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
They're the same. They're the same.
feel like
And that's
Uzi
what
was
makes
first.
that, and that's
They
what makes
have
it worse to
songs
me.
together.
Uzi.
And that's what makes it worse to me because at least for
Yeah.
Cudi, when you listen to Cudi, it's like, okay, he's the OG. Let me give some respect to the OG of this shit. But with Cardi and Uzi, they came out at the exact same time. So it's like, yo, I'm gonna just listen to Uzi if I can get pretty much the exact same music with actually
But
good
better.
bars. Yeah. It's like- so that's just my thing. Wordu. What are your thoughts?
Jordan Terrell Carter, the shit was ass, so we'll give it a light 4. The hype around this album compared to what you gave us, it's not matching up, my guy. It's not. If I was to pick a song from this, whatever the fuck you want to call this, I was gonna say a piece of shit, but you know, I don't know what you would call this. It's pretty close. What single would I take from this album and play it into next year? Probably the Kanye record, maybe. Slayer, maybe. That was actually kind of, it was different.
If
I was going
TikTok
back
makes
on
a
it.
trend, from
It's
it,
ba-
that's the only reason. That's the only way I'd say.
Yeah,
it.
no
He didn't have
cap.
any singles, did he?
Actually, you know what's crazy? The fact that you said a song that was like the compliment was, I mean, it's different. That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
like
mean,
it's
it's
kind of felt like
different.
Yeezus, but for him though. This is
No,
kinda
but see,
funny
that's
shit.
different though because Yeezus was still good though. Yeezus was
At least
still
had good
fire.
Well,
parts.
that's just because the
Yeah.
production is gonna be Kanye's.
But regardless, I mean,
It's
this
Kanye.
had good production. This had some great beats. It was a
It
lot of great
does.
beats. The production was there.
It does.
He's just ass. He's probably one of the first people since like I don't even know who can just be ass on a good beat. Like
That's what I'm saying,
It's been
bro.
a while.
It's like Kanye giving you a beat and you just can't like use it properly.
Nav can do it. Nav can do it.
It's
I've
like
heard him do it a few times.
Nav. No, I haven't heard Nav get on the beat and just be complete utter garbage. I haven't heard that. I've heard some misses, but utter garbage.
Nav
no.
will actually rap though. It's just his voice. to
Listen,
me.
bro.
Nav can rap a little bit.
What I just got from a whole
Rackety
lot of
rack,
Red,
rack, rack.
that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent of like designer getting a beat package from like Pierre Bourne and just all over it. Like that's literally what the fuck just happened.
You're ruining
Like,
it. You're ruining it.
That's literally what the fuck just happened. Like he just got on that bitch and was 80% ad libs. That's like giving Lil Jon a fire beat pack, bro. Like no cap.
Isn't that what Kanye did
that
with
Kanye
the
beat
Scoopy
wasn't
Poop
even
song?
That he literally scoopity whooped half the album, my nigga. Like no cap.
He's like someone else wants to rap on this beat. Taking it, I'm gonna make this song trash. You can't use the beat. Just wasting it. That's what he did with this whole album. Took all these nice beats
And that Kanye
made trash
beat,
songs, and nobody can use
that
it.
feature wasn't even that good though. Like, I mean, he just said go
First
to the
of
moon
all-
like 4 times. Go to the moon. I'm like, okay, what else?
Okay, okay.
Okay, and
Okay, what is that?
I feel like
Like even if you go to
them
Playboy
live, it'll be
Cardi's
sick.
first album, yeah, that's true. But and that's the thing, because like the quarantine shit is just like fucking everything up. Because obviously it would
Bro,
be
this was
fire
mosh
if you were
pit
actually
music.
there. Yeah. But in terms of like quality, it's even Playboy Cardi, even Die Lit. Die Lit is 10 times better than this shit. His self-titled album is way better than this shit. So I mean,
Yeah,
this is just a really big
That's for
drop
sure.
off.
Hmm.
because he didn't have Lil Uzi on there. He didn't have like any
Whole
features.
lot of
He didn't-
ass.
And that, you know what? That made the album 20 times worse. No cap. Like I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
that
It
made
was
the album a
it
million
was
times.
more
The
tracks,
fact that
less
they-
features, and I was like,
Not even
oh.
that. The fact that they lied about the Uzi feature did it for me. That's what really killed it. Uzi went on his own limb to lie about being on this bum ass album, so niggas go listen to it. That's one reason. Because if Uzi didn't say he was on it, it's projected to do 135. It would have been projected to do 90. Uzi has that much clout.
That's
literally
actually
listened-
really bad too.
I
really bad.
actually listened to it only because I wanted to hear Uzi song. Like that's literally why I went into the
Yeah,
album, was to hear
if Uzi was
songs
on the
I'm
album,
like him and fucking Playboy
Yeah.
Cardi makes good music. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna listen to them two first, and now determine if I listen to this fucking album. I didn't even see Uzi. I was like, all right, maybe it's like Astroworld. Maybe he hit some of the features, you know, because Astroworld didn't. Show
I
the
was
features.
expecting it to be
Yeah.
somewhat like that. Yeah.
I was hoping for some.
I was just expecting to hear a fucking beat come on, just hear it. Like, Uzi. Oh my god! Ah! But no,
It's Lil
nothing.
Uzi.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And the features were on like the first like 5 tracks, and then you get past that the what was the last one, like the Future one, and then you're like,
Mhm.
damn, the rest of this is just gonna be Cardi whining, bro. I can't
Yeah.
can't do
Who
it.
knows? Who knows? Maybe
There
it
was certain
actually
songs
ages
where he
better.
sounded like Trippy Red.
Maybe it ages better. I mean,
Maybe ages
I
better than we
guess
think.
It
you know
would
what I'm saying?
have.
Maybe he's just ahead of his
It would
time.
have
You know what
to.
I'm saying? Because that's what Playboy Cardi fans tell me all the time. You just don't really get his music, man. You just don't see the vision. I'm like,
I
no,
don't
he
know.
might just
If
be ass.
Mario
He
Judah-
might just be ass.
If Mario Judah dropped a better whole lot of red, I don't know if it's gonna age better.
That's
Mm,
true. Very true.
Tough.
Didn't even speak
Mario
English on
Judah's
that
whole
shit.
lot of red was way better.
Couldn't understand a single word he was saying.
He didn't even
Still
say a
was fun.
word, and it was better.
That's sad. That's sad.
Only word I understood was bean and lean.
Being and lean.
Do you think if At Me was on this album, it would be the best track or top 5? I think it would
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
be. It would be top
Nah,
3.
it still wouldn't. There's
It would
a
be top
lot
3.
of songs that he could have put on this shit. He just had to get it cleared. He could have put a lot. He could have put Houdini. He could have put
I've heard a bunch of
Cancun,
leaks.
Skeletons. He could have put a lot of songs.
Bro,
on
I'm not
here.
gonna lie. This album might be interpreted way differently if Pain 1993 was on it. And that was a track
That shit
that
was
was
ass.
that shit was ass. Like it was getting fucking murdered when we first heard it. But I'm just saying, if that track
Drake
was
should
on
have just
this
gave that
album,
whole song to Cardi.
that's what I'm saying. If that track was on this album, it might change the perception for
It would be
couple
like
years.
number 1, bro. It would be the number 1 song.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god, there's
Just 'cause
actually a
that's
good song
Drake.
on here. Yeah.
You would have thought it was good just because you heard Drake's voice and you were like, damn, that's something
Yeah,
different.
Jaybird would have been dick
Yeah,
riding
the
this
other shit
album
on here.
if he fucking heard it.
Oh my god. He probably still is. Jaybird?
Where
Well, it
is
doesn't have
Drake?
Drake on it. Jaybird's in there, man. Jaybird's in
Oh
there.
yeah.
Jay Word's in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see this nigga said I need knee surgery. What the hell?
All right, man. Do y'all have anything else to talk about for episode 32? I have one last question for y'all, but for the end of this pod, I don't think we have enough time for a Q&A. I'm not gonna lie. My laptop isn't gonna hold up with more people in the VC.
I'm gonna
So-
wrap it up. Dom's phone's
What's
gonna
up?
die.
It's on the
Yeah,
charger,
that's-
actually, fucker. It's on the charger. It's on the charger. It's on the charger.
Let's go.
Still
So,
gonna die.
we gonna talk
Wait,
about
what
Larsa
mic are you
Pippen or
using?
What? What's this Larsa Pippen shit?
Huh?
Real quick, Dom, what mic are you using right now?
I'm using my gaming headset. It plugs into like the little hole thing on my iPhone. Yes,
Oh,
'cause
okay,
I have
okay.
an iPhone with the iPhone charger and the aux jack port. That's
Oh,
why
he got the OG.
You got the OG.
That's why my shit overheats. Yeah, that's why my shit overheats.
got the
so
relic.
bad.
Okay, now everything's okay. That's why it's
Yeah,
overheating.
Yeah, it's starting to make sense. It's starting to make sense.
Crazy. All right.
He got
Real quick,
last
the Larsa Pippen shit, bruh. So news came out. Well, we already knew the whole Malik Beasley shit, but specifically today or yesterday, There was this rumor going around that Larsa Pippen was hitting up Bronny Jr. on IG.
Oh, that she was hitting him up.
Yeah.
I thought Bronny hit her.
I thought the headline I read was Bronny slid in her DMs. That was the rumor.
Well, either way, I think it escalated to them actually having a full-fledged conversation. Well, that's the rumor.
That's
And
the rumor,
yeah, and then Larsa came on Twitter today and called out the source and straight up just said, "Yo, you're getting sued. You're getting fucking sued. Don't even
She called
speak on my name like this." And then she also said that when her and Malik were together, Malik was single at that time, and that's a fact according to her. But yeah, and then,
Isn't
then
Larsa
LeBron
like 52?
Larsa's
But
like
she
46.
looked- Let me stop.
Larsa's 46, but she's a fine 46. I mean,
Yeah, she is a. That
She-
is
she-
a
look up her
That is a
IG
sexy-
right now, Wordu. Oh my
sexy
god, bro.
drink of water right there.
I know
Hey
what
chat,
Larsa
hey
look
chat.
like.
We're talking about
Scotty.
Larsa Pippen. We are talking about Larsa Pippen right now.
Yeah, Scotty had ass.
Scotty. Everybody has hit her, but Scotty at this point. It feels like.
That's tough.
I swear to God, it's either Malik Beasley, Future, or
And he got your
Bronny
last
Jr.
name. Crazy.
Crazy.
And she kept the last name. That's the worst part.
That's
what I'm
tough.
saying.
That's tough.
She said I'm a Pippen for life. Crazy.
Hey yo, B, so I watched the first episode of Death Note. That shit was actually really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I really do like Death Note.
Hey, how many episodes
so
you
we're
watch?
actually gonna start watching it.
How many episodes did you
I
watch?
only
I'll watch one.
I only watched the first episode, but I'm definitely gonna get into it again. I've been watching Designated Survivor. That's actually really good too.
Did you get
but,
into Attack on
it's-
Titan? You said you were watching that a little bit.
Yeah. That's what I meant. I think that's what it was, right? You watched it? Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, we actually
That's
watched
one of
Attack on
the-
Titan. Yeah.
I'm about to say, ain't no
also-
way you watch one episode of Death Note. Like, I'll come back later. Nah,
All right.
nah,
So
nah.
what are your new thoughts on anime after, you kind of shitting on it every time we brought it up.
Anime?
I'm not gonna lie.
I was. I like
Time
the
out.
storylines. The storylines are really interesting. Depending on what anime you watch, it's just. I mean, it's just I'm just the one anime that I watch. I haven't watched a plethora of different ones, so I can't really
Hold on.
compare it to anything else.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
where do you was talking shit on? So you didn't watch cartoons growing up?
No, I watch cartoons. I just didn't watch anime.
SpongeBob?
So you watch cartoons, you just didn't watch Japanese cartoons, or
I
Asian
forgot
cartoons.
what was
Oh,
your
you're
criticism
racist.
again?
Oh, you're racist. Okay, yeah.
What was your criticism? What was your
You're
criticism again
racist.
for anime? Like what was?
I mean, it's not really a criticism. I just thought like anime is just, it's just a Japanese cartoons, not really much storyline development. But the more I went to the actual storyline, I mean, I learned my lesson after episode because Attack on Titan, the first episode, that the pacing of it was really good because it felt like I just watched an entire
Yeah.
season kind of in one episode. So
Yeah, that's the thing
Yeah.
about anime. If
I'm
you just
definitely
watch
gonna-
clips, like this shit looks weird as fuck. Like what the fuck is going on? But if you actually like take the
Oh,
time
yeah,
to
for
watch
sure.
it, like the storylines are actually way deeper than most fucking like American shows.
yeah,
Like the shit they do
Yeah.
in Attack on Titan, it looks like fucking freaky and shit. But in terms of the depth of the storyline, that shit is deeper than fucking CSI Miami. Even though CSI Miami is like a IRL show and shit, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. It was a really good first episode. I'm definitely gonna watch it. But right now, I'm watching Designated Survivor with Kiefer Sutherland because of political shit. My mom put me onto that, so that's a really good show. Y'all should go watch that.
What is it?
Everyone should go watch Doro Hidoro right now.
Justin, you gonna get into anime 2021? Nah,
Probably not, dog.
probably.
I've given it a shot.
Wait, what did you watch?
I watched Attack on Titan.
Didn't like it.
It was cool, but that's a time commitment right there. There's a lot of seasons of those shows, man.
Attack on Titan is one of the shorter ones too. Like it's only like what
Jesus
15,
Christ.
15, 20 episodes a season, and there's only been 5 so far. Like Naruto has like 19.
I guess to be fair, I don't even like American shows. I don't watch like much. If it's like over 3 seasons, I don't think I watch any shows more than like 3 seasons. I'm like, okay, like I kind of gets boring for me.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh, you just ain't found a good show. No cap. No, that's a fact. Shit, that's a lie. Like,
No, I'm just saying,
I
like,
found a
if
show-
you're the type of person that just doesn't like shows in general,
I just don't have
Oh,
the
yeah, I
time.
feel
Like,
you.
I don't have the commitment to like watch something for like multiple like months or years. You know?
You tripping? I've been watching The Office on repeat for about 2 years now.
Even The
That shit is
Office, bro. And
great, bro. That
I
shit
like-
is so fucking funny to me.
I like that show too, but I still only got like 3-4 seasons in, and I was like, okay, like I gotta watch something else, man.
Nah, fuck
And I
that.
just
Nigga,
never
The
went back to
Office, Trailer Park Boys, that shit stays on repeat when I'm going to sleep.
Hey, have you seen every episode of Trailer Park Boys? Because they have like 14 seasons.
Yes,
bro.
I have.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ. See,
I've seen every.
That's bro. That's like a year of your life.
No,
right
it's
there.
not. It was literally 3 days. It was
Oh,
3
wow.
days.
You could
of my
3
life.
days?
You could watch that.
You
3
watched
days, yeah.
14 seasons in 3 days.
In 3 days. Literally, if you put
Did you sleep?
put Netflix
Oh
on,
my god.
You watched
Did I
13
sleep?
seasons
Cool.
in
I probably
3
slept.
days.
Trailer
No
Park
cap,
Boys.
no cap. I
Of
slept
what?
probably through 13 episodes, maybe.
Out of 14 seasons, that's not much.
Like at
I
night,
can't do, I can't do
out
that.
of 14
I can't.
out of 14 seasons, yeah, I like watched it. Like, listen, I have a really bad binge watching problem. Like, that's my problem. That's why I can't. That's why I'm about to get back into cable, bro. Like, I binge watch bad, bro. Like, I need to go back to cable because if I can,
You said
sit,
it's a
like,
health
if I have a
problem.
day off, like it's bad. Like if I have like a day off or like if I have like 2 days off, right, and I ain't got shit to do, like I don't got shit planned, ain't nobody hitting me up to go do nothing. I will binge watch a good show. If it's a good show, I will binge watch it. Especially if I ain't got shit to do, I'll binge watch it and fucking fuck around on the game, be on my phone and chill and smoke a blunt and watch a great ass show all day. Especially if it's funny. If some shit's funny, like funny to me, like Trailer Park Boys, like unexpectedly funny, I love to watch
Trailer
it.
Park Boys is so funny, bro.
That shit is hilarious, bro. Trailer Park Boys. The first time I seen The Office, I was like, how the fuck have I not watched The Office yet? I gotta watch it, and I gotta watch all of it now. Same thing with you, but see, that's the thing. If it's a show like the Netflix
show
shows, like
You?
an hour a episode, yeah, the show you.
I fuck with you and the second season, bro.
Use.
I'm gonna go watch that shit.
Waiting for
bro.
the third one's coming soon. Third one's coming soon. Can't wait.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
shows that are like an hour each, I'll pace myself with that because there's no fucking way I'm watching an hour. But nigga,
Yeah.
Trailer Park Boys is like 20 minutes an episode, 15 minutes an episode.
Yeah, it was like 20, 25.
They burn quick as fuck too.
Yeah.
And if
it's
you're like
not
not
that
paying
many
attention for
episodes.
one, if you're not paying attention for one, you
don't
wait
get
like
lost.
5 minutes, and then boom,
You're
new
caught back up.
episode.
Yeah. And it's not that many episodes in a season too. That's really how I burned through it. It's not like it's a show with damn 20 episodes a season. It's like 13 episodes a season, 14 episodes a season. Some might have 16, but they vary. So you can burn like season 1 is like 6 episodes. Season 2 is like 7. Season 3 is like 8 or 9, I think. Like it's not like a long ass show.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
fairly
fair.
easy to burn through that.
That's
bitch.
fair.
That's why I said it's only for like 3 days. Now, if I want One Piece, nigga, I'm scared to try to rewatch One Piece. Nigga.
He's scared.
That's a
I'm
fucking-
scared too,
That's
bro.
a year out your life. That's
Yeah.
a year out your
That-
life.
that's
for
1,000
real.
episodes,
Like, that's
bro.
really a year. Bro,
Yeah.
that's a dedication that I don't have, bro. I watched 3 episodes and I was like, there's 997 more. Oh nah, bro. Turn
Yeah.
this off.
I can't
Turn
do
this
that.
off.
I
Can't do
that.
it.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, let's close out the pod. It's getting too late for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up
Wrap it
like
up.
a used condom.
Yes, sir. Last question to y'all. By this time next year, where do y'all see this podcast, bro? I'll start with Dom.
The best.
All right, bet. Next year this time, well, we're right at 3K, right? Like we're about to hit 3K.
Yeah, like
Pretty soon, right?
2.8
We're at 2.89.
on YouTube.
I'm
On
about to hit
YouTube.
2.9.
We're about to hit 2.9. All right, so by this time, by December 2021, we're gonna be at least 8K.
I fuck with that.
At least 8K. I was gonna say 10, but I'm like, I ain't gonna set the bar too high.
I fuck with
8K.
that. 8K.
Like that.
And we
okay,
all
okay.
are gonna have our own thriving platforms, baby. I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be-
1,000 on
especially
each.
He said, yeah, especially,
Yeah, especially Justin.
at least 1,000 on each. At least 1,000 on each. By the bare minimum, 1,000 on. Well,
1.5
between
on
me,
each.
Justin, and Wordy, we're all gonna have 1,000 each. So you're already You're already good, buddy. You're already there.
Yeah, Vsauce, you'll probably like 2,000
Yeah.
for sure.
Bezos is gonna get that long-awaited push he's been looking for. That's what's gonna happen in 2021.
Hopefully,
2021 is gonna be
man.
a blessed year. That boy's gonna get that push he's been wanting.
If I make
Yeah,
100K in a year,
sir.
I'm gonna be like, all right, I can do this full time if I make 100K in a year.
100K in a year, bro. You can do it full time way
Nice.
before 100K.
Well, I'm
Are you
making
kidding me?
last year I made like 47K, but that's without splits or anything. But anyways, Wardu, what is
Dude.
your prediction? What is your prediction?
Yo,
I predict us to have.
That's more than
I
minimum wage
predict
right
this
there.
to it.
That's more than minimum wage.
I
Man
predict
said
us to
40.
at least do double. At least do double. Probably get 5K subs. I personally think we will interview an NBA player next year. I will do everything in my power to make sure that gets done. You know what I'm saying? I'll contact my
Tyrese Halliburton,
industry
hit
connects
us
to make
up.
this happen. Hey man, Tyrese, you know what I'm saying?
yo, one of my friends went to high school with him, bro.
Oh,
I'll just
Oh,
ask
really?
my friend. I'll be like, yo, you close to them? He's probably not though. He's from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, right?
I don't know.
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh.
Ash Cash has?
Ash
Am I
Cash?
wrong?
I don't know, Justin. Contrary to popular belief, I don't know everything about basketball.
Cap. I know you're lying.
That ass.
Let's
Alright,
see.
So where do
Halliburton had
where do
ass.
saying double?
Born in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
At least 5K. We'll interview an NBA player. I
know
think we might get a couple bag opportunities. You know, if
A
it all goes
sponsorship.
right. Sponsorships, we'll definitely get a couple offers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm that's just what I'm hoping for this platform too, and to just again, it's a safe space for just anyone to just talk their shit, get off whatever they want to get off, and just connect with the NBA community even more, because again, the 2K community is ass. So,
But we still gonna talk
No
about it.
doubt. After
We
what
still
we,
gonna talk about it.
after what we looked at today, bro, that shit was cringe. Too much drama. Hell no.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit I hate.
That's that shit you
That's
don't
that
like.
shit I don't like.
Crazy.
That's that shit
oh
I
yeah,
don't
also
like.
I'm predicting 225K for B Souls by the end of the year.
225.
We're
I
predicting-
appreciate these predictions, man.
B Soul stats.
I'm saying
Yes, sir. Goal.
225.
Set your
All right.
goal for next year.
Justin, what is your prediction?
For sure. We're gonna have 2 sponsorships:
2.
Powerade and Backwoods. No doubt. No doubt.
Oh,
That's my
shit.
prediction.
Powerade and backwoods.
Hit me up.
That,
Hit me up.
Hit me up.
I'm still trying to
Um,
get that core sponsorship, man. Core
Or
hydration.
Core.
Hit me up.
Core water.
Honestly, any drink we can drink while we all we do is just like they do with Gatorade, in interviews.
Got core all over the place. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Any drink company want to hit us up? Yo, what did they do with what was that gaming YouTubers that just had like their own line of like drinks, bro?
Phase with what you call it?
Phase, yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
Phase
they
with
had like
G
their
Fuel.
own drinks, so and
I
crazy.
mean, when you think
Yeah.
of a gaming clan, it's most likely going to be FaZe. So
Y'all want to
Yeah.
drink some like Justin juice,
Justin
Some
Pause,
Justin
bro.
juice?
Pause. That sounds
sounded
wrong.
real
That sounds
extemporary.
wrong. That sounds
real
wrong, bro.
extemporary.
Y'all want some Justin juice flavored
Justin
Powerade?
Juice, bro.
Get
Oh
some
my
Justin juice in your mouth, huh? hey, Chad.
Hey,
god. Yo, can you toss me that Justin J? Come on, bro.
That JJ?
That JJ,
Get some of
bro.
that
Some-
JJ
sipping
in
on
your
that
mouth?
sipping
Oh,
on JJ, smoking on Zaza,
Those are bars.
That,
Sipping
uh,
Get
on
us a sponsor.
JJ, smoking on Zaza.
sponsor us Powerade, sponsor us back.
Shout out to Powerade, man. We're looking at you.
Shout out to
Justin
Powerade.
the rappers.
All right, man.
For sure.
My prediction by the end of 2021. Right now we're getting what, like 3K, like 2K a week, combined on all platforms.
Mhm.
We're getting like 400 audio, 600, 700 Twitch, and around 1.2K on YouTube without views. So that's around 2,000 views total a week. I think by the end of 2021, if we can get to 6K 6K total. You know what I'm saying? Touch the hearts of 6,000 people across the world. You know what I'm saying? I'd be happy with
Legendary.
that. And
Your
then
legend grows.
obviously just try to improve the quality of the podcast. Hopefully we can get everyone on here with their own webcam
By the end of the year,
By
we
the
want
end of the
everyone
year.
with their camera on at the same time.
at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their
Without
own
a doubt.
webcam. Everyone can use their mics and all that shit. That's just my goal.
Dom will have a fully functioning computer.
Yeah. I actually
Yeah,
got
yeah.
paid from Twitch, so I can reimburse you guys that ass with the payments.
We paid.
We can get
Yeah,
that
just
started.
get Dom a laptop, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
He said, "Get down my
Yeah.
Keep
laptop."
the money. Get Dom a new phone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that's pretty much it, man. Thank you guys for all the support. For 2020, our first 6 months
So hard.
together is only the start of the shit. But before we get going, let's do outros.
Aw.
Wordu.
We've
say
really
your-
been at this for only 6 months. That's crazy.
That's
It's felt
crazy,
like a
man.
year, yeah. That's
You know what
crazy.
I'm saying?
Imagine if we have been doing this for a whole year.
And we're only doing this once a week.
More records.
Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Savant said, "Do you think you guys will have a meetup podcast episode?" Maybe.
No.
We can set it up. We should set it up.
We should
Post-COVID
try at
headaches?
least once. We should try at least once all the COVID shit clears up.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be weird as hell. I don't know any of you guys.
I'll be the shortest one. It's gonna be 3 6'2" dudes and 1 5'8" Asian, bro. It's gonna be weird as hell. And I'm gonna have the most clout, bro.
We gotta do 2v2.
I'll be leading the group. I'm like, yo, what's up, guys?
This man's gonna like.
Yeah.
This man Bezos gonna be walking around looking like the baby with security, bro. Like, Asian, the baby with security.
Asian the baby, Rod Wave.
Wrong.
Rod Wave.
Oh my god.
That'd be hilarious, man.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
man.
try to do that once for
Who knows?
2021.
For episode 100 had us.
Episode 100.
Episode
man.
100.
How many weeks are there in a year?
Yeah.
Like 60?
What happened?
Like 50.
52.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be
I
until
think it's
2022. then.
2022. 2022.
That's the
Hopefully,
target.
COVID's done by then.
Shit.
If it's not, then nigga, we might as well just leave to having that motherfucker around. Niggas gonna be walking around with masks
For
full
real.
time.
Man.
Yeah. All right,
I
Wordu.
think it'll clear up eventually.
Do your outros,
I
my
hope so.
guy.
Hey man, twitter.com/wordofthedude, man. Thank you everyone in the chat showing love. Follow us on Instagram. Let's Keep It a Buck podcast on IG and TikTok. I'll try to post more often. I'm on a break right now, so that's why I haven't been posting as much as, but I'll get back on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Justin, go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying? GG boys, another great week. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and vote.
And vote.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
And
All right,
a
Dom,
vote.
Go ahead, bro.
In the vote.
All right, man. Go ahead and follow the kid at Down Church One on Twitter, Down Church on Snapchat. Be on Snapchat going crazy. Sub to the YouTube channel, Down Church 97. Unlike Wordu, I'm not on a break. I'm just lazy, but I will start posting. And go sub to the Let's Keep It a Buck. I mean, I said sub. Go follow the Let's Keep It a Buck Instagram. I'll be going live on there. Actually went live like what, twice. The first time
Yeah,
I
I
was on there
peeped
with
that.
the fans and shit like that. We was
Yeah, I
chopping it
peeped
up.
that.
I actually liked it. That
You
shit
went
was
live?
pretty fun. Yeah, I went live twice. The first time it's pretty dope. Like went on there, talked to a couple people. Fuck, I forgot. I dead ass told a dude he had a question for everybody on the pod, and I fucking forgot it. God damn, he's
Is it a long one?
Fucking cuss me out.
Is it a long one? Pause.
A long question?
Yeah.
You guys remember the question?
No, it wasn't a long question. It's just I forgot the fucking question. just
We
forgot what
can
you
do we can
wanted
do
to
If
that.
you're listening, DM him. And direct.
We'll
No,
answer
no,
it
no, I'm not
privately.
No, I'm not saying. Chill. I'm not saying he was in the Q&A. I'm just saying he had a question on the fucking on the IG live. He wanted me to ask y'all.
Right. It's all good,
But
man. We'll
yeah,
try to answer
That
it
shit
next
was
week.
fun. Go follow the IG live, man. Go follow the IG. I'll be going live on there. So
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for fucking sticking through this stream because obviously the setup isn't really
It was-
optimized.
Tech
People lagging out, technical difficulties. Thank
These are
God we
real
didn't have a
fans right
guest
here.
on. That's what I'm saying. Shout out
That
to.
Cali Wi-Fi.
Let me see. Shout out to the 45 in the chat, man. Throw dubs in the chat. I hope everyone has a happy New
Dubs,
Year.
dubs.
Hope everyone had a Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
wait.
Go ahead.
Before we go out, what do we call our fans? Like, what do we call the supporters? What do we call them? Like, what's their name?
The Bucks. Let me.
The
The
Buckethead.
Bucks. The Bucks. Buckethead.
Buckethead.
The chum bucket.
I don't know.
Chat.
All right, Buckethead.
Chat. Spam out some names. Spam out some names. Chat. Come on.
The Buckers. Oh my.
The Buckers.
We might have to work
Sus
on it. We might have to work on it.
Sus chat. I like sus
I like
chat.
sus
All right. We gonna let y'all leave suggestions in the live chat if you guys are watching this on YouTube.
Dominoes.
Check out the Twitch. But we gonna come up with a name for y'all next week.